Waste another day, eyes on my display. You say we need a change, and I feel that you mean it. You mean it. But you're so right, we're losing track of time, buying things online, and it's not like we need them. We don't need them. So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found. For you and I were safe and sound. And we just slow down. For you and I were safe and sound. We were on the run, rocking around the clock. Now all we need is right here in front of us. In front of us. So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found. For you and I were safe and sound. Can we just slow down? And we just slow waste another day. I don't know how to say. You say we need a change, feel that you mean it. But you're so right, we're losing track of time, buying things online, it's not like we need them. Safe and sound.
What is going on, my dudes? Let me just turn down the music. Let's get a queue going here while I try and set this up, I guess.
Now entering the temple of Anubis. Prepare your defenses
How's it going, team?
Your safety is my primary concern.
I hope that's a good tank diff for us, real.
I mean, they have a like hard stuck master support player in DPS, so I'm not too worried.
Sweet. I feel like the pressure's on now, chat. This man calls tank diff right as the game starts. I'm like one of 2 diamonds in this game. The pressure is on.
Yeah, but it's a fucking support player. It's like a BAP one trick or some shit.
Breaking shield here. Hog, let me know when you got hook again. Break turret. I'm pulling here. Torp turret's 1. They got their best player. Oh fuck! Pulling here. Let's push him, push him.
Hog's one.
Zen's dead.
Hog's low. I'm pulling Hog again. Nice. I'm going back up the platform here.
Did we lose? Wilster's done, right?
Got window here. Might use it
Flip
early.
that one, keep it in mind.
Sounds good. Let me force grasp. I'm gonna try. Okay, I didn't even have to force grasp. Oh well. Shielding. I've got 4 seconds on pull. I'm pulling. I'm breaking shield here. Alright, I'm gonna pull in 3, 2, 1. Sig low.
Well, out there with a big high ground, so you guys are kind of.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna bongo you guys here. No, you ain't. Fuck. Yes, we are. Oh. That was disgusting.
System restart initialized.
I did get bongo pretty quick there, which is nice. But just let him have it, I guess.
Your safety, please move behind the barrier.
Or yeah. Are we letting him have it or no?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think it's winnable, yeah.
Yeah. Focus hog here. Nice. All right, come back.
Stagger.
I should probably move the shit.
I don't know what the fuck.
I'm pulling main.
He went Zarya.
Gonna pull main here.
They're going right side. They're going right side.
I whiffed that.
Wait, this game's trash. What the fuck?
Why?
I was going right.
Oh fuck.
It's just didn't do the thing it's supposed to do.
I'm pulling here. I got a shield here for you, Zen.
Just back up, just back up, just back up.
Alright. Torb's got no coom left. I'm gonna pull in here. Shielding.
There's no ammo.
I'm reloading here.
Just
I'm
good.
pulling again.
Hogs, hog, right side. 1 HP.
Got him.
Pushing in here.
Ash is still right side.
Honestly.
Why are we not? Why are we not
On a
walking
1. I'm here. I need to. Unless we're pushing this, I'm gonna back out. Torb turret's down. Mercy's still here.
in? They're on Monkey. No more hog.
Alright, I'm getting out. I've got Bongo here. I'm pulling.
They wasted. Oh wait, they're dead. Walk up.
Just gonna shield here.
This time.
Pulling.
Corpse left side here. So Zarya.
Here's focus monkey.
Wall for monkey.
Bongoing you guys.
So I got Torb left
Actually, that was probably a waste. Pulling left side for Torb.
Okay, they're tired.
Got shield there. I'm pulling.
First hit, this person down.
Oh fuck. Zarya alone. Pulling her. Torb. Ana.
Yeah, I think the numbers are even. We could afford to just burst down a Bob. We have the damage.
Why did they leave? Bake sad, dude. I'm pulling.
Priest right side. I missed.
For your safety, enemies are behind the barrier.
Pulling main here.
60 seconds remaining. Barrier activated. Hello.
Wait, he rolled out of that. He's insane.
Greetings. I recommend moving behind my barriers.
Pulling main here for Kree.
Seconds remaining. Current combat simulations indicate high probability of victory. For your own safety, greetings. Greetings. You are advised to only 10 seconds remaining.
Yo, why does the coom look like that? It's got that little like sandy glow around it. It's got actual coom in the lava now.
0 to 1. Sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
$34.20. Let's go. And I'm all out of hot chocolate.
Traveling to Hanamura. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Oh, you already know it, baby. Oh, fuck. I'm a surprisingly sleepy boy. Not sleepy, but it's. I mean, I've been pretty tired lately. But I'm feeling aight right now, you know? Oh, and I need to update the win-loss here. One sec.
Look after yourselves out there. I'll get us home safe.
We is 1-0. And that ain't really in the greatest of places. I'll just put that right there. I feel like that looks aight. Does that look aight?
We're gonna do great.
Oh, we've got the Lucio on it too. And okay, yeah, dude, we win these. We win these easy clap, my dudes.
Yeah, I feel like this can be an easy game, bro. I just got a feeling.
Capture objective A.
I'm going on Hog here just because he's alone. Oh, nice lag. That's fun.
Ana's on the right by herself.
Oh, dude, my lag.
They got a lot of high ground action going on.
Is there anything else I can do to get rid of my ping here? Okay. I just have to close my music. Big sad. Alright. Let's get it.
I almost have mana.
I'm burning here. Go left side, come left, come left. We force them off high ground.
We have to go left.
I'm just going in here like a mad lad. It's clobbering time, dude.
Hog nano, hog nano. Oh, my bad, my bad.
On a one.
No, yeah.
Hog slammed. Keep me up.
You only have Lucio.
I'm gonna have grab here, dude. Well, we can try to find Noon into it if Ryan holds the field.
Yeah, we can try
Just
that.
went top left. Just went top left. Over there.
Yeah, Tracer and Ball are up top behind right now. Alright, whenever you're ready. Because my shield ain't gonna last too long.
Fuck, I'm anti, hold up. Hold field, hold field.
I'm holding shield, but I gotta let it save here. Come right side, come right side. Sorry, I'm trying to help you. Okay. Sorry, it's right. Just wait up, Bob. Wait up, Bob, right now. Let's rotate up to high ground. Rotate up. Nice pick.
Alright, it's even now. They have Mercy Walker out.
The supports are here. I'm on Mercy. Ana's over here on Mega by me. Got Ana.
Alright, we can save it. Hog coming in right now.
I'm on Ball. Ball one, ball one, ball one. Mercy half.
Tracer one.
Ball on point right now.
This is high ground right now.
Tracer behind. Tracer no recall here. Got her.
Give Pella ult here.
Yep. Let's go top right here.
Soldier's dead right now.
We don't have soldier here. Do you want to wait?
I'll be back.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Alright, let's go. Keep coming up, keep coming
I
up.
was trying to spawn kill me, and it's gonna fucking work, dude.
I'm gonna try force point here. Ana's in the back.
Oh, I gotta get that ash off.
I can slam Hog. Yeah. Okay, I got him, thankfully. Hog dead. Ball, ball. I'll eat the Bob. Just keep. Yeah. My shield's down. Ball low. Thank you, Moira. Just backing off for a sec. Alright, pushing back in now.
I almost have calling it.
Tracer.
Hog no vape, hog no vape.
Ash is sitting high ground. Done.
Guys, just get out. Just get out.
Yeah, that's fine. We regroup. We go again.
We can push him with Cole.
Yeah. I'm about to use this hog here. Try one more for you. I'll get grabbed here.
Get Hog. Hog's on Mega by himself. I gotta back off. I'm anti.
He just got nano. He got nano.
I'm coming back with Slam.
I've grabbed here.
Got Tracer. Let's go.
Big. Go.
I slammed 2 of them here. Let's go. Nice. Go point. Go point. Go point.
Yep.
I'm gonna counter charge Bob.
Let's burn him.
Burn him. Burn.
Burn. Ash is right side right here.
Yep. Tracer. I'll deal with point.
Gonna grab when they
One ball. Roadhog can die. My shield's down. Call targets here.
I'm on ball right now. Tracer.
On the back right.
Mercy's only 1 point.
Yeah, get out. We'll have time for one last fight.
Toxic stall comp, dude.
It's the same comp they've been running all game, funnily enough.
Hog's up top.
Yeah, Hog's up here, just watch out. Do we have everyone?
Yeah, we have to go.
Let's go.
We'll touch point in a second.
I'm on Hog here. I'm trying to force him off.
Oh, nice.
Hog no hook right now.
Mercy top.
Hog's in pit for now. I'm shielding as much as I can here.
One.
Hog's on you.
Mercy. Mercy can die. Mercy 1. Nice. I'm on it here. Auto 1 on me. I'm on, dude. Big sad. It is. We basically capped it, so.
1-0. Switching sides.
Well, I'm genuinely not sure what they're gonna run here.
Select your hero.
Do we think they're gonna run Hog and Ball Torture again, or?
Probably. If they played it on defense, there's no reason they won't play it on attack. Because it's better on attack, so.
Yeah.
Mayhog would be good. We'll be set for the ball.
Can we get a Brig this time instead of the Lucio? Because that way we got that's good. That's 1, 2. That's like 5 stuns right there. If you're counting Maze Freeze.
Playing it even fucking more toxic now.
Yeah.
Attackers in 30 seconds. I could have used a little more time to get ready.
Just make sure we sleep and anti the Hog.
We shouldn't even need to, honestly. We have so many things to get him out of skill.
5,
Looks like they've got the Mercy again.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective.
Hit ball.
Watch out for Hook here. My shield's low.
Genji Ash.
Oh.
Can we wall?
Have you left?
Get Hog here. I don't know why he just fucking walked over the thing, but
Anna left. Anna one over there.
Ash is up top. In window.
Just headshot.
They've got Ryan now. Here comes Ryan. Ryan can die. Keep pushing.
Genji's behind you.
Behind us.
Top right.
got him.
Nice look. I have Nano.
Mercy dead.
Nice.
Let's kill him here. Nice, big. Let's go back. I'm gonna look for slam this fight.
If we get a wall and we get someone in, I might hog ult it though.
I fucking whiffed the shit on the Genji. I got nice. Come on, Ryan here. Ryan dead. Mercy resing. Fuck.
Mercy one, Mercy one. Fuck yeah.
That's good though. We stalled him for a solid 2 minutes there. We're gonna have to start trying to plan around that nano blade. I completely forgot about that.
Ash is top right.
Away, but I just ulted them into Oriana.
They're going main. Ryan's in pit. Can we go on Ryan here? I'm coming in. Oh, fuck. Genji, no dash. Focus, Genji. Where the fuck does he go? Genji won. Nice.
We need to get that Ash off back.
Yeah, that Ash is just chilling on high ground. Someone call targets. I'm not there.
I'm going after Ash. Stand point, stand point.
On point, Genji, 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 focus, Genji, please. Genji low. Oh, he's just getting hard pocketed by the Mercy dude. Fuck, GG's.
Oh, I almost made it.
It wasn't a bad idea, but fucking Jesus, dude. He didn't have anything for the nano blade, which is my fault. I asked for the fucking brig instead, but that would have been better for the ball and shit. And the tracer. They matched and they were just better. That's all it was at the end of the day. That puts us at 1-1.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
We have the best defense team on the East Coast.
Nice.
There's only one person you're gonna be nanoing, right, you nano slut? It's gonna be me. Thanks.
No.
No?
No.
It's gonna be Ryan, baby.
I will go into combat screeching if I get nanoed, okay? No matter
Yes,
the context.
but I don't want that.
Dude, I will give a mighty warrior cry, and I will run into the end of the team, and I will probably kill somebody. My warrior cry has been compared to the screeching of autistic children.
Oh boy.
Okay. Are you going high ground, Hana?
They're running a hog.
Yeah, you gotta play safe, Ryan. I'm on a ball. I'm not gonna really peel for you.
Yeah, you're selfish.
Alright.
They
Just
got Widow as well.
Yeah, they got
play
Widows.
slow. Widow Hanzo. Hog Sig.
They have Roadhog Sigma.
I'm gonna go around and
Slamming.
They have
Meet him
Double
over there.
Sniper, They have Hanzo as well.
Zen's half. Get this Widow here.
Yo, they're on our high ground, by the way. So,
Yeah.
Oh, let's speed on him. Can we speed on him, please?
You on hog?
Hanzo one.
You guys are going a bit too ham here.
No. You go.
Fuck.
Sigma's one on mid. Got him.
Oh shit, you guys are down like 3.
Yeah, I did not want to fight in there.
on an nade.
But
no.
Widow's most likely getting from main.
You guys are down 4.
That's why I didn't want to fight like that. That's a perfect fucking situation for Roadhog to just clean up.
Widow's one. Shooter.
I'm on Hog here. I've almost got slam.
I just got hooked through the fucking floor.
Yeah.
So he was probably just dead. Never mind. Fuck.
Monkey low.
Winnable? Touch.
I'll be there in a couple seconds if you guys touch.
Yeah,
Muffin seat
I'm on it.
too good.
I'm dead
it's all good.
instantly.
I've got slam for next fight, so we can just burst bubble and. Widow main. Here comes Monkey. Monkey on me.
Whenever if you hit an anti, just nit at me.
Reloading.
Widow's top right. I can't go on her right now. I can go on her.
I'm gonna swap Monkey here, I think.
Holy
Yeah,
shit,
that's gonna
Wolf.
be a good idea. Swap Monkey or Diva.
Definitely Monkey. I can't Diva.
Oh my god. Monkey's.
You know what I mean? Fuck, I did.
No, he has ult.
Oh fuck. Okay, Monkey leapt off the edge.
Actually, classic.
Zen.
Yo,
I'm on Hanzo here.
yeah, we do.
Hanzo and Ana. Nice. Hanzo right side.
There's a Hanzo on the point, dude.
I was wondering where he was.
Bastard. What? Yo,
It's the kid
listen,
who's on
you can
the
wait
Hana's
me.
brother's account.
What?
He is.
Yeah, for sure.
Sucks.
Winston is one.
He's the only one on fire, bro.
Big half HP.
He sucks.
Kidding. Oh, they have Widow. Yeah.
He dogged on you though. No offense.
I was standing still, scoped in, because I didn't think that there was a Hanzo on the point with me.
Bad awareness. No.
Monkey top right.
Bad awareness.
Monkey on me here.
Hey, not bad.
Sorry.
Widow up here too.
Widow one.
Got her.
Monkey's gonna get me though.
On a low. Up top. On me.
Mercy, she like this, not Mercy,
I'm taking that.
I'm
Oh, no, she like missed me, by the way.
I got him.
Were you trying to heal me and you just missed me, Ana?
No, I hit you one time and then.
Hey guys,
Am I just retarded?
We should be going deep off cooldown so that we.
I
Hey,
just
guess
killed
what?
Phoenix.
Literally 3 of them are respawning, and I'm not gonna go deep as Ana.
Yeah, no. Try to stay on Ana levels, but like right when they come through choke, that's when you need to dive with that monkey.
Okay.
If we three-man dive, they might not. I just got mines, so they might not.
3 on the left side.
Zen, someone. Alright, they're not. You're right.
Hop. Can't see you.
Here, one.
I canceled dragons.
Oh, I got her!
Nice, good juggling.
Can we force? Yo, they have strength though. If we hard commit on Zen, we're actually.
Here, Ana get high ground, and then we're gonna play close. Get on the elevator.
What?
I might get to play here, or should I be up there with ball?
Alright, right when they get to that truck, we're gonna dive. Just don't show
They're
yourself.
coming. They're here.
Ready? 3,
They're
2,
here.
1, go.
They're here.
One. You're gonna train.
Dude, how did he hook me?
Zen's one
He
again.
knows I'm a spot.
I'm backing out. Or not.
I
Six,
know.
man.
I didn't see
dead.
you. Go.
It's okay. We died deep, and we killed one, and we killed 2. Yeah, they can't push.
I'm coming. I'm sorry. Oh, I
okay, that's
a
okay.
little bit late.
They can push.
They're down 2 right now. They're down 2.
They're gonna come
It's
back
gonna be
with
a
Shrink.
scuffle.
We have to win fast.
We have no time.
I'm on Kree here.
Win fast, win fast, win fast. Win.
What's in one?
Monkey one, monkey. Fuck. No.
I could have
Thanks, Pat.
beat his high noon, dude. I'm coming back with beat. Just don't fucking lose.
Anna's on Mega here. I'm pushing Anna.
We need beat.
I
Unified
can't.
kings.
I fucking got high noon.
Nice.
Oh, I
Let's
didn't
go.
get it.
Winnable.
It's not winnable, dog. I can instantly kill here.
It's winnable.
Let's touch.
Get under a minute at least.
Under a minute is a win. Under a minute is a win. Under a minute is a win. Just go for under a minute. Just go for under a minute. We're not winning the fight. Call targets, though. Call targets.
I have no fucking clue who to call right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna try going Anna.
Just stall.
Okay, I'm dead.
Alright,
I can't go on Anna.
condition is overhead. Okay.
Nice.
There we go.
Good job, guys.
That was rough. Hey, you wanna know what happened there? We did what you said and it was bad. So let's not do that again.
It was good. You got handed when you had beat.
Yeah, you got hooked immediately, mate.
Who?
You?
In the fight? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. If
Hog
we had
never
a Lucio
misses
there, we
hooks.
kinda would've won.
I mean, it's cool. We got him to under a minute, so we just push and
I don't
we
think Ryan
and we
is
get it
close
with
enough for me,
Don't play Bastion, dude. What are you doing?
Do you want to go back to the dive or do you want to run the rush comp here?
Dive.
I mean, we got a Torb now though, so.
He left most and went Torb. That shit is funny as fuck, actually.
I shouldn't overstay my welcome. I'm probably still on the
I think I should just play Hog.
Yeah, that's fine because we got the Torb anyway, so. I guess I'll play slow. Do I try and play slow here and wait for Hog to find hooks and Torb to set up turret, or do we just want to, or do I want to try?
Feed, because I'm not on Zarya, but like you can play aggressive.
Okay.
Just
Just don't feed forehead.
Like I will outplay their Hog like 9 times out of 10. So just follow up on the hook and anti-him.
Left the point.
I'm going.
McCree's just sitting on the right side.
I am.
I can't, dude. I'm nated.
There's a creepy out.
How did the fucking nade didn't get there?
You're dead. What? How did you guys all get naded?
I don't know how I got purple.
I don't even know where. Did she throw it from behind, or where the fuck did she throw it from?
Wait, can you taxi Lucio?
Yeah.
Mercury is dead. We should go now.
Yeah, we should just go right side, cut him off from spawn. That's where he's gonna be.
All right.
Go right, we cut him off from spawn. We just kill him. Just rush the McCree, don't fight them yet. Just cut him.
Monkey no leap here. Monkey no leap. Hog separated a little bit. I've got slam. Hog no hook.
Okay. I said we rushed McCree and we like didn't go right side. Or monkey. Or
You gotta stop redditing people with stuns though.
I was not redditing. I was with the team.
You were ahead of our Reinhardt.
Okay. Our Reinhardt
Yeah, but yeah, I was gonna say that's my fault there.
Monkey dead. Let's play the game. Lucio, you gotta turn your mic down, bro. Let's go. Monkey's dead.
I need to talk over people who are accusing me of redditing.
They're dead.
All right, which way are we going? Which way are we going?
Go to point.
Go to point.
Right again.
Left side to point again. Hog behind you, soldier. Soldier behind you.
Purple.
All right, cool. I'm gonna just vibe on point here.
High noon, incoming.
No.
Alright, we just lose. GG.
I mean, we still got 2 minutes left. So we can do this.
Potentially, probably not though.
Honestly, they're running the Ana Zen, so we probably do go dive here. Ana's top right. 3 main.
Aga's no hook right now.
Monkey's on box. He's on me right now.
Monkey's out.
On his dead.
Monkey low.
Nice, use, go, go, go. Reddit,
Monkey can die. Monkey can die.
I got him, I got him.
Oh, fuck's sake.
We're up 3,
We
don't
will-
die right now.
Yeah, just don't.
Monkey's in my bubble.
Zen stuck in kill box.
Oh,
Hey, dude, why are we
Get his in a kill box.
I'm on Zen.
Shut up. Oh, dead.
That Ana
Nice.
is probably really confused right now. You guys should have seen where I went from to
Good,
kill it.
good boob, good boob. Did you go outside the map?
No, I went like all the way like up into the turret and I just dropped down. She was rotating to the top left and I just killed her.
Can you taxi me?
Yeah.
I'm almost there. Don't amp, don't
You
amp.
little bitch.
I'm bad.
That was a beat.
Like, holy,
Wait,
right
till
there,
I have
aggro.
beat to fight. Can you wait till we have beat to fight? I almost have it. I'm very close.
Hog no hook.
Let's go, let's go.
Alright, go in, I almost have it.
No jump.
What is that jump?
We fight this.
I'm on the Ana with you.
Poor guy.
Pre 1. Nice. Good job, Lucio.
Go, please.
Cap,
Stay
cap.
point, stay point, stay point.
Hog.
What am in?
Fall behind.
Lucio 1.
Who's on?
Half HP.
Pretty dead.
Nice. Moira.
Oh, can't tell her there.
Lucio. Diva. Diva mech 1.
Ball, not ball. Ball. He's no grapple.
I'll
the
kill
ball.
baby if she remax with the tracer behind him.
More dead.
Ball.
Somber 1. Tracer low. Nice. We fucking did it, lads.
Nice.
Fucking did it, man.
Very good push there. Good job capitalizing on the
Bro,
moment.
Phoenix wrong, dude. Do you remember this Oasis game against Avatar where you DC'd?
Oh, motherfucker. I swear to God.
I'm still mad about that game, and it was like 2 months ago. Fucking Avatar gets a win.
Fuck Avatar. He threw two of my games because he's a crybaby. He's literally a 32-year-old pedophile bitch.
Oh!
That's
Like,
aggressive.
Avatar is legit a
Fuck
pedophile
Avatar.
though. It's not.
He's
It's not
a
like
32
legit. It's
a
not
man-
funny.
What's
It's
wrong with
actually not
being
funny.
almost 30?
Wait, he's a pedophile.
No, it's not about the age. It's about the fact that he literally preys on 14-year-old girls.
It's about the fact that he.
And he's a sim jump two trick. Like,
He's sim short.
Yeah, I know.
But dude, he
I hit
threw
GM
one of
with
my
Avatar on
games
my team,
because he
so-
said, "Yo, this lobby is fucked."
My first time hitting GM, it was on Busan. Avatar on my team.
Lol. I have never heard of this Avatar fellow. He must have been after my
Best
time.
sim in the world, but he's
yeah, he's
also
Greek.
pedophile.
He's Greek.
Yeah, he's Greek.
Oh, dude, no wonder he's a pedophile.
15 is legal in Greece, I'm pretty sure.
It's not
Yeah,
no
he's
justification.
playing on NA servers.
I'm not.
What
Stop
did you
saying.
You just outed yourself.
What?
No offense, no stuff, but you
What do you
definitely
mean
just
I
outed
outed
yourself.
myself?
You said, yeah, 12 is legal.
No, 13. I said 13. 12 is
Oh,
pedophile.
my bad.
On breaking shield. Pulling.
Get out.
You shut the fuck up, you weirdo.
No,
Right side, they're going right. Hog right.
Sig shield is broken. They're going up to high ground.
Oh, wait, they have a widow.
Yeah.
My bad. Couldn't hear over our,
Pulling.
Yeah, we were talking.
And he has a
Careful, back up.
I got nothing I can.
No, we don't win. We don't win that. We just don't
Or
win.
like their widow got like 2-3 picks at the start there.
Oh,
That was
he
never a
gets
winning
trapped.
fight.
He gave the controller to his older brother. Let's go.
It's alright. 30 seconds. We can do this.
Not sights. I don't know what
That's
else.
bad.
You need to Reddit their Zen successfully, or somebody just pick up the Zen.
Yeah, because you're only like 20 on beat. I don't think you're gonna get it.
Definitely not, no.
Kills.
You guys are like,
our kill? That's pretty big. Oh, they did.
Break Sig shield. I'm pulling up top. Focus Sig.
wow. Like, instantly killed, dude.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't have a rest for it. 3-1. 3-1.
Nice.
Good.
Brick Sig.
On their diff. No offense. Stop that rest. Wait. Go Sig has flux. Sig has flux. Wait,
I'm focusing Sig as hard as I can. Bongoing you guys here?
Where the fuck is their win? Okay,
Oh.
How's it going, Diamond?
Going good.
Like a draw style.
Recently got done with class.
Nah, we're gonna
Nice,
We're gonna win.
no offense.
Alright, we gotta hit them where they're not gonna expect it.
So
Do you know how to play Zarya?
we're gonna have some big things to discuss for the next episode.
Hey, can we do a big boy rotation?
There.
Wait, actually.
Yeah, I mean.
Like Michelle just got announced to Toronto. Same with Hisu.
I just want to point
Shockwave to Philly.
Running a Zarya Roadhog against someone
Shockwave to Philly is the big one to me.
Here's the thing. We can do a rotation.
I mean, I'm kind of excited because I know we're gonna have some strong words with each other.
About which?
Some of these moves.
Okay.
Just with some of the stuff in general, because I think some of these announcements have been. I think some of these teams are still not as good as we were expecting them to be.
Oh, so you don't think Toronto's gonna be that good, eh?
Yeah, I don't. Not right now.
Yeah, I mean, I want to save it for when we actually record the episode.
Yeah, I'm down if you are. I'm about to get my food, but other than that, I'm down.
We'll see
record.
how it goes. I think we can cap first without.
Yeah, I'm just streaming some ranked games right now, so wrap that up and get the episode underway.
I think we also have the stuff from Soul we can talk about that happened. All the stuff was Spark. I don't think we touched almost any of it in your side. Hell, I don't think we've even mentioned Sato and Hisu on your side.
Yeah, I'm high charge right now. I'm melting hog.
Nice.
right now.
Yeah, throw it at him. Fuck that shit like fucking Captain America shit.
Nice. Good shit, guys. Holy dude, I just went from like no medals to fucking silver damage with Zarya.
Zarya's good.
We just go, yeah.
You can have a lot of damage.
We'll have window too.
We just gotta be careful of the Widow. If the Widow doesn't get a pick here, we win automatically. Just come for the Widow, like you guys just go. Oh no!
I'm on hog here. I'm grabbing the corner.
Reaper just randomly bought
Oh!
Yeah, no, the fucking Reaper randomly body blocked me right side.
Is this winnable? I'm coming back on ball.
It is winnable if our hands are
I mean, yes.
Go, speed.
Okay.
Got her.
Killer, she's one.
Got her?
I'm on hog here.
We gotta group out. These trends.
I'm getting out.
For behind?
Oh, what the fuck do I? I'm actually gonna swap Ryan here. I think Ryan's gonna.
Go Sigma.
Sigma's gonna be too slow for me to get back. No. I don't know.
Wasting time.
All right, I'm sick.
Winston dies here. Right.
Nice.
Bap, no.
More there.
We move up. Yeah, fuck Bap. Fuck up. We just go.
I'm gonna go more. Go.
I'm going Trace too.
Oh, are you kidding me? I almost had rock on him, dude. Ryan shield's down. I'm focusing tanks. Doom low. Fuck.
Dude,
More. Zen in the back. Zen in the back. Zen in the back. You gotta go on Zen.
Okay, I killed the Tracer. Lucio, you keep dying, man.
I mean, we also took like 3 fights down 1.
Oh, Lucio fucking died in the back line in the last fight.
Oh well. At least we didn't lose. Alrighty. So that puts us at fucking 1, 1, and 1. We have gained no SR. We haven't lost any either. So that's at least good. I know. Actually, you want to queue with me, or are you
No, I'm eating.
That's fair. Ooh, we got King's Row.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Should be able to win this one. I'm stuck at like 3,400. Like, it's literally win one, lose one for me right now.
You'll get there.
I will. I'm not that far off of Masters.
Do you want to record now or no?
Are you gonna be around long, or
I mean, I'd like to go unwind in a bit, take my walk and stuff like that.
do you want to record after?
I eat.
Do you want to record after your walk then?
I just don't know if I'd be back. If I'll be back on. It's kind of the problem. And to help me relax while eating, I kind of want to talk about the moves. Hell, if you want to keep streaming, you can. You just record the stream. You record while you're streaming, so anyone who sees it here gets a heads up advantage of what we're gonna talk about.
Only issue is I'm gonna have what's it called? Is I'm gonna have game noise and stuff layered, and I won't be able to fix the audio.
When you mute the game.
When I mute the game, huh? And not be able to hear my teammates' calls. Not that anyone's talking in this game in particular.
I'm not saying play ranked while we do it. I'm saying like just like jump to a deathmatch, mute the game, and dick around.
Could do that. That actually sounds like a good idea. Ryan's main. Sorry, you got bubble for me?
No, I don't.
All good. Zarya at half. Nice. We win these. I've got Slam here. Focus Echo ult. My god, I love playing Reinhardt. If it was a Ryan med, I swear I would be Masters by now.
Probably. But Ryan's a very sad hero.
He is. I'm gonna let shield charge. I'm on Ryan. Blocked it. I got nothing for you guys here. Like, I got no shield. Get me up. Fuck! Alright, do we have everyone? Just waiting on Zarya. Keep me up here, please. Oh, fuck. I don't... Did our McCree die before he could pull the trigger on High Noon? Yeah, I'm backing up. I'm backing up. Alright, let's push back in here. I've got Slam. Ryan low. Big Slam, can we go? Okay, dude, I have no clue how my team's dying. Yes, Bap. Blocked it. Keep pushing. Play corner. Back up, back up. My shield's down here. Shielding here. Can we focus Zarya, please? Echo and Mercy on the left. I'm going in here, fuck it. I got Bat.
You just C9'd.
Game on me.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
This is tilting. I don't know how we haven't fucking... How we didn't hold them. I feel like my team's not pushing behind me. Or like they just run off and do their own thing. Like the Echo's just killing everyone in our backline and I can't do shit about it. And like we had a McCree, but McCree didn't kill him once.
That's unfortunate.
The government here is such a medieval view.
Probably gonna want to run a hit scan. They were running the Echo Mercy.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
You don't take a hint, do you, Reinhardt? And you don't know how to stay down when you're beaten. Hello Hello there. Hello. You must be joking.
They use lamp. Break lamp, break lamp. Get Ryan here. Shield's low. Can I focus echo, please? My shield's 1. I can't, I literally can't. They swapped to Hog Zarya here.
Ryan, you need to push up. You need to stop being a cart bitch. Let's go.
Bab's on the right on box.
No, we back now.
Alright.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
We're not even pushing the cart. You guys are fucking dumb. Holy shit, you're bad.
I'm going whole hog.
I'm about to mute this Roadhog dude.
And it's your job to stay in cart, you stupid ass.
Wait, who's our fucking... a flappy sack? Oh, there we go. Nice. Let's go. Let's push. I've got slam here. I'm gonna use it. Once I get it, that is. Kree top right. Echo's on the right as well on stairs. Mercy's on the left here. Anybody? Hog no hook.
Who's behind? Who's behind?
Who's behind? Sorry.
Is there anybody behind?
I don't think so. No. Watch out for hog hook here. I'm gonna let shield charge for a sec. Zarya, right side.
Don't let
try
him
to keep you
rest. Don't let him rest. Don't let him rest. Also, if you need to know, there's a way you can record your desktop audio and your microphone audio on 2 different tracks.
I haven't been able to figure that out. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, I do.
With OBS?
Yep.
Sweet, let's set that up after this game.
The only problem is, depending on where I come from, audio-wise, still might not matter, because if I'm coming from the desktop situation on your end, then my audio will still be mixed in with the game.
I've got slam here. Translocator over here. Who's left on my fucking cart? There we go. Oh.
3 to 3. Switching sides.
Sounds like they have a Zarya again. And a Ryan. They're running Ryan Zar. I'm gonna go for Fire Strike here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Echo as well. Ryan coming around thing on me. I'm going in.
Come back, come back, come back, come back.
I will.
If you're gonna push like that, just let us know.
I did. I called it out. I said I'm going in. Plus, we were up 2 or 3 there anyway, so. I gotta let shield charge actually. Zarya no projected. Zarya no personal. Right on me here. Get me up. I've got slam.
Wait, don't push, just stay back so we can hold close.
Are we gonna be able to recontest this? Or no?
No, just hold close.
I got slam here. Can we push forward? Let's push on him. I'm gonna let him get to choke here. And then I'm gonna look for slam. Look for Ryan. Unlucky. Oh, I fucking... I was not prepared for him to slam there. Feels bad. Actually, I'm giving you shield. Try and build Bob here as quick as you can. Alright. Wait for Doom for a sec. Alright, I'm going in with Hog. Nice. Good job, guys.
Score 3-4. Switching sides.
I will not give up the fight.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Admitted honor. This is better.
You haven't been to Kawaii, have you?
Attack commences in 10 seconds.
Hey, you want a medal?
Alrighty, let's get it. Dereko's gonna have ult pretty quick here. I gotta let shield charge. Nice pick. I'm going in. Can we break Torp turret, please? Guys, turret's on statue. Can you please break that? Yeah, I'm gonna push forward here with Hog. Nope. I'm dumb. They're running a Sombra now, by the way. May I break turret, please? Ryan low, Ryan low! I fucking countercharged! I don't know why I wasted there. My shield's low. Just give me a sec. Blocked it. I'm hacked. I'm pinned. Nice, that's a good pick on Mercy. Let's get a group up here and hopefully we can push this the rest of the way. Torp turret here on the left. I'm going in. Nice. Good shit. They wasted Zarya main. We got. Actually, no. She just used her fucking thing. I gotta let shield charge again.
There's someone on the left side.
Just come cart. I would don't dick around with the Sombra on the side. I'm anti. I've almost got slammed though. It's a big slam. Stay point, stay point, stay point. Focus Ryan, focus Ryan. Mercy, mercy.
Play of the game.
Alrighty, sick. How long have I been streaming for? Actually, I might just call the stream here for a bit. Minute 15 or an hour 15. That's pretty good. How's OBS doing? We haven't dropped any frames. That's good. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna just because if I start streaming and recording, it's gonna get fucked. But I can just download the VOD off of YouTube after. Alright, well, to anyone in chat, this is going to be me and Diamond are going to start discussing some of the Overwatch League off-season pickups now that have happened lately.
I can teach you the audio channels.
We won't need to. I'm just going to chill here on the menu and we can discuss the
Alright.
shit and go from there.
I think that's the smartest move.
And then I can also just pull up my some of my other stuff.
Yeah, okay. I follow you.
Let's see here. Owl discussions. So, today's list, episode 5 for this. We have we can start with some Western stuff. So we can talk about
there's a lot of Eastern. There's a shit ton of Eastern things to go through.
Yeah. We can start with Crimzo signs with Outlaws with Houston.
Indeed.
All right, so I'll let you take it away with that because you are you are a Dallas fanboy, or were.
I was at one point, yes, a Dallas fan, but that was back in season 1. I've just kept up and always, I don't know. I like the organization for some reason, just because I kind of like seeing them fail. I don't know. So this move, I think, has nothing to do with Dallas, though. In my opinion, there's no reason to even okay, yeah, Crimson played for him, but Dallas was so fucked from last year that I think this is, if anything, to me, just a great opportunity for Crimson. I'm so glad he's getting a second shot. Here's the reality that I think a lot of people need to realize and make sure they understand is that this pickup does not mean Houston's going to be good. Houston is still right now looking not that solid.
Yeah.
They've only made, now this is just what, their third pickup now, and this it's him, Dante, and Hydration. And again, as of right now, we're still under the assumption Hydration is Mr. Maintank for this squad. So I don't know. I don't think this is anything to the only reason for this to me to be excited for is to sit there and say Crimso's back in the league. That's awesome to see. He is a really phenomenal player. He was arguably he was almost one of Dallas's best players after Decay left, like straight up. And that's something I wasn't expecting from Crimson, but it is really impressive to see, and I'm really glad to see him be able to make it back into the league.
Yeah, I mean, seeing Crimson be the best player on Dallas after Decay left, for any Canadians that watched World Cup, I don't think that was too surprising. I think Crimson's going to be an upgrade over Repel, for sure. And yeah, as long as you've got Hydration on main tank, I'd be wary. But I'm surprised you're going the lower route on Houston here after you've hyped up Junk Buck and Harsha over your entire Overwatch League series and like the last 4 episodes of this one.
Okay, yeah, you have a good point. I love Junk Buck and Harsha. I really do. Coaching is great, but you still got to have players that matter. If you put Krusty on this last year's beginning Washington squad, do you think that Washington squad's number 1? Because I don't.
No, definitely not. But I would have expected them to definitely perform like a couple spots better. Like probably where Defiant finished, to be honest.
Oh, absolutely. But I would say that's where I'm looking at Houston. I'm looking at Houston saying, yeah, you're going to finish maybe middle of the pack. As of right now, again, I don't want to jump too much on where I think Houston's going to land because Houston doesn't have enough pieces yet.
Yeah.
We don't have a whole squad, and I think it's a little unfair to judge a team until they have a whole squad.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm low on the squad right now because Hydration is our main tank, and because the best player on the squad is still Dante, who is not that flexible. Of a pool, he's okay on his hero pool, but he really is a Tracer and Somber God, and then everything else takes a bit of a deep dive, but is still pretty solid. I want to see 2 DPS that come in and complement Dante on top of a new tank line and a main support that matches well with Crimson.
Yeah.
And you know who I think that could be?
Who?
Paintbrush. There's no rumors for this. This is just me speculating, like just straight up saying they've already played on one Texas team together. I actually think it'd be smart for Houston to pick up Paintbrush because I actually think Paintbrush is a really good main support player, and they have the kind of previous synergy, and all of a sudden now I'm looking at this backline. Is it top 10? Probably not, but it's also not bottom. It's
middle of the pack.
I would say top of bottom 10, if not the bottom of top 10. It is a solid support line, in my opinion, and you're going to be comfortable with them as your back line.
Yeah. One thing that does worry me about Houston so far is you really have no rumors as to who your hit scan's going to be. Because I'm not sure they're bringing back Linkser. Like, oh, right, it is Happy. Happy is rumored.
The concern part is for Nero, because Nero's the one who got the offer that snuck up from under him.
What? Like, you're...
Nero,
yeah,
apparently has another team that's bidding for... From what Avasa said, which I would see as more of the truth, many teams are trying to get Nero, but like, I think the rumor is that only one team so far outbid Houston, and I can't blame them. It's Nero. I would expect that because he's just so good.
Yep. Yeah, so then next on the list here, what do we got?
We got Philly, Toronto.
Let's go Philly next.
Washington.
Yeah, so let's go with Philly signs Shockwave.
Yeah, so
that's
big, and
why I don't know if that's big. I find it interesting because had we discussed Houston before,
it's big for Shockwave.
It's big for Shockwave. Because we were just as we were just sitting here talking about hit scan for Houston, Shockwave would have been actually a massive pickup for Houston if he'd gone there, but he didn't. So from what Plat Chat said today was this is about pushing Carpe or allowing him to specialize even more, because you can't really let players sit there and get comfortable on the bench. Or on the bench, starting without anyone pushing them from behind. Otherwise, you're just either not going to improve as quickly, if at all. But I fail to see how Shockwave is going to be a challenger to Carpe or to a player of Carpe's level.
It's from the fact that Shockwave is more flexible. Shockwave can play a bit of projectile and hit scan.
Mm-hmm.
Carpe cannot. And I'm not fully on what there's. I see their train of thought, and I think it is an okay one. But I also am more saying that this is just a good piece to pick up of a really potentially because right now the other two DPS are EQO and Carpe. Like, EQO was really the big shocker that he came back. This is the second time that we thought, oh, he's gone, and Philly's like, no, we're bringing him back. And I don't know if I've said this before on here or not, but I'll say it anyways. Again, I don't hate EQO. I actually kind of like him as a player. But EQO is just super inconsistent. He's either dominating the game or he is silent as hell, and there's no in between.
Mm-hmm.
I think Shockwave's that in between. I think Shockwave is a masterclass in blending EQO and Carpe. And therefore, we see a double hit scan meta. You put Shockwave Carpe in. You see a double projectile meta. You put an EQO Shockwave. He is that missing piece that, in my opinion, Hisu and Ivy didn't really bring. Hisu was just another Carpe, and then Ivy was just another EQO. It didn't really overlap either. And
you think I don't know. I think Ivy was better and more consistent than EQO.
I'm not saying that they were worse. I just said they were another. That's why I didn't say.
Meaning,
I didn't
what
say
do you,
they were a
well,
downgrade. I'm just saying they were another. Being they basically played the same hero pool. It was essentially having another Carpe and another EQO. Shockwave is not that. Shockwave is a mixture between the two.
Mm-hmm.
I would argue that Hisu is slightly better than Hell, I might even argue he's better than Carpe, and better than Shockwave. But that's not what I'm getting at. I would say Ivy was better than EQO, but that's not what I'm getting at. My point is their hero pools were so similar that there was no reason to go in and put in EQO over Ivy or Ivy over EQO or Hisu over Carpe or Carpe over Hisu. You would only see it like, oh, do we need double hit scan? Hisu, Carpe. Do we need double projectile? Ivy, EQO. Like, that was the only time. But then guess what? You're fucked, because if it's like, oh, all of a sudden we need a Tracer player, who the hell plays Tracer between EQO and Ivy?
Ivy does.
All of a sudden we need a Genji. Who plays the Genji between Carpe and Hisu? Like,
well, no, Ivy actually has a really good Tracer. That was one like
my point.
Like when he was on Toronto, we saw that out of him a lot.
That was an example, Fracture. I didn't need you to specifically
diamond molding
my
because
point.
I ruined his point.
You haven't ruined my point. I'm pulling out a hypothetical situation that was a rhetorical question that you went and answered, and it's like, congrats, thank you. I guess I'll use another example. Who plays the fucking McCree between EQO and Ivy now?
Yeah, I see your point.
Yeah. You see my point? It was pointless to break down the Tracer thing, but my point still stands that Shockwave provides that. You can put him in with either DPS that you currently still have on this roster and have the ability to flex off of double hit scan or double projectile onto mixed or go back to double.
Yeah, I mean, there are... Yeah, you're right.
So, like, it doesn't seem probably like that much at face value, but I'm telling you that it is quite an insane pickup, and it's going to help Philly a lot. And I think 9K being the coach is going to really help a lot of these players that you might have doubt on and just level them up. You know, the ones like Mono, Shockwave. I definitely think this is a scary. This is going to be a scary team, and if anyone's been like, I haven't been able to upload too many, but you'll see in my series that where we ranked them, we don't have Philly super high yet because at the time, even when it was recorded, Shockwave was not yet announced.
Yeah, and
so because of that, you know, we're like, I think Philly is going to be still probably a top 3 team in NA, if not top 2, and it's because they're still going to be a scary squad with a really good coaching staff.
I think this also just reinforces more of, I think, my point about them deciding to just straight run it with Mono over Sato, is you now have 3 DPS players who are very high resource. Like, they require a lot of resources put into them. Shockwave, Carpe, and EQO will all require you to fucking heal the shit out of them and provide them as much space as possible. Especially with Shockwave's, like he's very aggressive.
Carpe, Shockwave, and who?
EQO.
EQO is not a high resource player.
Yep.
EQO is the opposite. He is a very resource low player. That's why they've kept him more than likely. EQO just has never required a lot of resources. It has typically been solely on his own individual skill that he either makes an impact or doesn't. And I think that's what makes him so inconsistent. He is a very good backup DPS for Carpe, in my opinion. That's why they were so good back in Season 1, is because they could put resources into Carpe, and EQO was just a good follow-up to that. Like, a good example is look at Soul. Fitz is a really good counterpart to Prophet, because Fitz doesn't need a lot of resources. The man can get shit done without it. Prophet, well, yes, he can. If you put more resources into Prophet pops off even more. Therefore, all your resources go into Prophet, and you let Fitz survive on his own, because Fitz doesn't need it. Fitz can do it. Like, that's what you need to look at in a DPS kind of duo situation. And one thing that might weirdly hurt the Glads, because Birdering played for a while on London, that DPS counterpart to Prophet, so he can't play it. where he doesn't require a lot of the resources. But your thought process would be, well, he's the big name, he's the big guy. You would want to put your resources into him and not Kevster. And I think that might be what they try to do, but I actually think it might ironically need to be the other way, because Birdering is so good without resources and can still perform at a high level without it. Kevster, while he's really good and mechanically gifted, and I can't wait to see him off on ping, I think if you put more resources into him, he is able to have more of a chance to keep popping off and have, I just think Birdering will play a better second fiddle, in a good term, to Kevster than Kevster will to Birdering. But that's kind of irrelevant since that's a different team. I'm just saying I think a lot of teams will fall into that trap of who do we put our resources into our DPS wise, and here getting having EQO and Carpe, you know who you need to put them into. And sure, does Shockwave need a bit more resources? Probably, but I think that's also one thing that really goes understated about Shockwave is you can kind of, I think he can probably do both. I think he can probably be the high resource manager when he's playing with EQO, but also knows how to step back and not need resources when he plays with Carpe.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong. I absolutely could be wrong, but I do think Shockwave is got that type of talent level that will be
that he won't need the resources.
Yeah, exactly, because because you kind of saw it on Vancouver a little bit, where they would put a lot of resources into him, but they were every once in a while, like especially when the Genji meta hit, they were having to put their resources into Dalton, partly because Dalton was a shite Genji, and the poor bastard they didn't give him a break. So because of that, Shockwave typically had to find himself on the low end of the receiving of some resources there. Therefore, he was able to play and still perform really, really well with that type of situation. So I think he can do it again on Philly.
I don't know, personally, I thought it was the other way around, where Shockwave got most of the resources on Titans, because oftentimes he would because he has a very aggressive playstyle, and not more often than not, it's like a 50-50 split. He either pops off or gets caught out. That's my perspective on Shockwave anyway. But what topic you want to move on to next here?
One I kind of want to touch on, because I noticed in all our other things, is Washington. Have we legit not talked a single thing about Washington?
For my channel, we've talked a bit. We talked about them signing Mag, possibly re-signing Janu.
And that's it.
Yeah, because I don't think there was much news on them when we
not, but that's just what's kind of crazy to me is we've got a lot to talk about with Washington now.
Yeah, because they signed, Closer?
Signed a lot of people.
They signed
what I've seen.
They signed Bebe,
Rhea, Fury, Jerry.
Nope, we talked about Jerry, didn't we?
Did we talk about Jerry? I couldn't remember, but I didn't see it, so I couldn't remember if we talked about. But like that's what I'm saying.
I thought we did talk about Jerry going to Washington.
We can retouch it.
Okay.
It's all in the same conversation. We'll just retouch it.
Okay.
So yeah, Washington has signed a lot of players over the past little bit, and did, just in case you didn't know, dropped Aim God and Janu and Stitch. So to replace all those, they picked up Jerry for the hit scam. They picked up Fury and Rhea for the off tank, and Bebe for the flex support. And at main support, they have picked up Closer.
Yeah, obviously the biggest signing here is going to be Fury on off tank, because we knew that they were still in talks to re-sign Janu, but I guess they decided to maybe rescind the offer to Janu and pick up Fury, because I do think Fury is probably more flexible than Janu in some cases. I don't know. I think Fury would probably have the better Zarya for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Jerry, I don't think we're gonna see all that often since Decay is gonna be their main hit scan. Although
is it though?
I was about to go there because
they the projectiles Tuba. And
yeah.
While Tuba was great at Genji, and he apparently has a really good Pharah, those two aren't really in the meta, and every time he's played something else, he didn't look that good.
And even when
I probably would argue Decay probably can just play it better anyways, because it's Decay.
Well, we saw Decay on Genji when he was on Gladiators, and I thought he was it was pretty good.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
The
yeah,
only thing we
even
haven't
when
seen Decay
Tuba.
play is Pharah.
Yep. And even when we did see Tuba on the Pharah and the Genji this season, he didn't look the greatest.
No,
He wasn't dominant, but he was. But
no, his Genji was really, really good. His Genji was really good. But that was like,
I don't know how you can say that when
because I watched
they lost to Toronto. Like, did you not see the Washington Toronto game after Summer Showdown?
Sure, but like they still had they were winning maps, were competitive against teams because of his Genji. Like that was the only reason, because this was before they signed Decay, if you remember. That was the only reason why they were winning games, if they won any and were winning maps, was because of his Genji. And that's why I'm saying, like, his Genji's really good. I'll put respect on that, Tuba. What else do you have? Nothing? Neat. Like, we haven't seen anything else that's been like, that's amazing from Tuba. His Tracer, I think, looked pretty solid, but you're just going to put Decay on it anyway, so I don't really see that as being a selling point. I think Jerry is going to start, because I think you're going to put him on Hitscan and put Decay on Projectile.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see, because yes, Decay is good, but part of me just wonders, right, like, because Mei is more than likely going to be meta again. Who are you putting in on the Mei? Because Mei is not, I wouldn't really say is in Decay's hero pool.
No, I would, just because it's Decay. I have no doubt he can play that Mei to a high level, but what I will defend you on, and what I'll kind of, Mei is a very integral role that does not have a lot of pop-off, if that makes sense. And because of that, you're actively hurting Decay by putting him on that. Like, yes, you can sometimes get mid-across the map Icicle Domes, which are insanely good, but in comparison, you really would rather put Decay on the other role that's typically the more... I'm going to say this, and this isn't fully true, but typically what it is, I'm going to say, is the more skill-intensive hero compared to the Mei. You know, the typically your hit scan. If it's a Reaper, you could argue it may be less skill demanding. I don't know. That's up for a debate that I don't feel like getting into. But you'd much rather have him on the opposite DPS role, because there's typically more chances for him to make magic happen versus on the Mei, arguably. Yet, at that point, I would be very concerned, because his Tuba's Mei did not look good.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you there, I think. I think we could still see Tuba in on the Mei.
We might. We absolutely might, but...
I mean, you could even try Jerry there. I don't know how well that would work, though.
I think that's an awful idea, but you could. I'm not saying you're wrong in that we won't. They might do that, but I think that's going to be end poorly, and that's why I'm saying... That's why I want to say that Washington fans, do not be too happy with this roster. Yes, you have Fury, and Mag is the highest ranked Maintank come out of contenders. Mag is unproven at the out level. He could still easily flop. And while Fury's going to be good, the things around him are Closer, Bebe, Jerry. You know, you've got two pieces that you should be really excited about.
I kind of think keeping Aim God over acquiring Bebe might have been the better move.
Depending on how you want to play.
I mean, I think Closer will be an improvement over Arc. Obviously,
absolutely. Obviously, definitely an improvement, but that was not a high bar to beat.
Yeah, although I do understand, because like Arc was very much loved in Washington and just in the league in general. So seeing him retire is kind of sad, but it is what it is, I guess.
It's a nice closer to a great man's career. So I hope he has fun in his endeavors from here on out.
That's a great closer, because Closer replaced Arc.
But yeah, like this seems kind of underwhelming in my opinion. We were expecting high things. You've got Decay and Fury, don't get me wrong, and they can make magic happen. Mag, I'm expecting to be good, but I'm not high on Bebe. I thought he was okay on the Spark, but he was I definitely think he was probably their weakest piece after they replaced IDK. Maybe even before. I don't know. But I don't think that's that. I think you could have gotten a better flex support. Closer, I think you could have easily gotten a better main support.
Mm-hmm.
Rhea kind of just now sits on the bench because you have Fury, and whoever you're lining up with Decay, I'm instantly going to be like, wow, I wish Decay was playing that role. So, I mean, that's the one thing you would say about Fitz is when you watch Soul, I know a lot of people who don't actually know, Fitz doesn't always pass the eye test, and I understand that, but there are still a lot of times where you can sit there and watch Soul and go, wow, I'm for once not saying I'd rather Prophet be on the other role, because Fitz is actually pretty nutty on his role, and that lets Prophet stay on his main role, therefore you're not upset.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I don't think that's going to happen, and you're just going to be like, man, I really wish Decay was playing the other role right now, and the role he's playing.
Yeah. All right, next. I think we've beaten the Washington Justice topic to death. Toronto signed Sato. They acquire Hisu and from Philadelphia Fusion, and they signed Michelle.
I also don't know if we mentioned the main support.
Oh yeah, we didn't mention the main support either. They also signed Onsun J. And I actually want to pull up because CA Overwatch got Avril to give his thoughts on Onsun J and Aztec. Where is it?
Avril the caster?
Yes. Because he is a caster for Korean contenders.
He is indeed.
So Avril said about Aztec that he's very straightforward signing. This guy's number one on my list for flex support in Korea. Was 100% going to be signed, and he compared him quite a bit to Myungbong from last year in terms of hype and skill level. Where also Aztec's apparently comfort hero is going to be Ana, but was very good at Moira and had one of the higher coalescence charge rates in Korean contenders, if not the fastest. Zen, I don't think he's really seen as much, but yeah, so I would say that's a good sign there for Aztec. And then as for Onsun J, he said, so Avril hadn't really seen or didn't have Onsun J on his list, which is a little concerning if you're a Toronto fan.
Very concerning.
He said he's on the few players. He's on the few players on the new Element Mystic that was even eligible. There's a few main supports I would have had ahead of him, but some are underage. He's a good Lucio and Brig. And he says that it's going to be more about trusting the process with him and developing Onsun J rather than him being good right out the gate. He says, I'm sure he was very well scouted and tested by the Defiant. Certainly, Element Mystic have a very good reputation for scouting and have produced some of the best players in the league. Element Mystic can repeatedly export their rosters and rebuild just as strong, if not stronger. So one thing that CA Overwatch also said about Onsun J when comparing him to some of the other options that were out there is that he might have been a little bit more consistent versus some of the other main supports, more flexible, or what I'm trying to say is he's got a similar level on each of the main supports, rather than being just a very good Lucio or just a good Mercy or just a good Brig.
I follow you.
Right, so in a strange way, as much as everyone says they don't know what the fuck Toronto's doing, this fits pretty much exactly with what their CSO said, where they're looking to put a team together that's going to have success but improve over the next 2 years and hopefully eventually win a championship, right? So, if you look at some of their more recent pickups as well, where big news, Toronto signed Sato as well, right? There's a proven talent, arguably a top 3 or top 5 main tank in North America. And then they bring in Hisu as well, who's also quite good. And then you have Michelle, who's also kind of an iffy pick, similar to Ansun Jay. You're probably going to see... I think Toronto's looking to develop some of their pieces, but have some strong pieces there. And I definitely think they have a lot more stronger pieces than iffy pieces than they did last year, if that makes sense.
All right, so my turn on this take.
Yeah.
I think this is some alarm bells are going off when your best pickup so far has been Hisu. And you already had Logix on this team. Like, don't get me wrong. I think Hisu is an upgrade over Logix. But you don't have a projectile yet. And you need to make sure you get one that complements either Hisu or Logix well. To be able to run full time, since you currently, unless you're going to get a 4th DPS, which isn't unheard of, but clearly it doesn't seem like you want to do like Philly and get one on one in, one on the other end, and one in the middle. You're cutting that and you're saying hit scan, projectile, those are your rules, that's what you play. So, bit concerning there, but Hisu is still a good pickup. Sato performed well last year, yes. And in the past, he had never been the worst main tank in the league. No, Roar took that easily. But I do remind you that Season 2, he did not perform that well. And even in Season 1, I don't think he was garbage in Season 1, but he did struggle in some cases. And I would say a lot of that's because of I think a lot of what made him so good this year was because he had a really good backline along with 2 really top off tanks. Part of that because Poco leveled up his game. Here, you've got just an overall worse backline with an overall worse off tank. DPS wise, you might end up with an upgrade. I don't think you will, but you might somehow end up with an upgrade, and I still don't think that's good for Sato. He's being coached under KDG again. Same with Hisu, which is nice.
Same with Michelle as well. KDG was the one who picked up Michelle from Seoul and coached him on the Dynasty as well.
Yes.
But I'm surprised you're not a little bit higher, at least on Aztec. Because obviously, like, Alarm was very hyped coming off of Fusion University, and Aztec, I would say, has pretty similar hype coming out of Korean contenders.
But I think there's a big difference between... you just told me Aztec's best hero is his Moira.
No, I told you his best hero is his Ana. I said he had a high coalescence charge rate on his Moira.
That still... Like, okay, sure. His best hero is his Ana. I knew Alarm's best hero was Zen, and he had a really good Ana. And that Alarm, I had seen dominate contenders in A for quite a while. And Aztec might be good. He didn't get first place, though.
WGS won Korean contenders, did they not?
Was he on that team? I thought he was on...
No, he was on He was on WGS.
Okay, my bad. I thought he was on Runaway. Who was Runaway's flex port then?
I don't fucking know.
I have to look up while I'm talking. But okay, so yeah, he won it. But how many times in a row?
How many times in a row? So they won Contenders Korea Season 1 Week 4, and then they also won Overwatch Contender Season 2 overall, and then prior to that, I think was it the 6th is June.
Revenge, that's who they had as their flex port. My bad. I got Aztec and Revenge mixed up. My point is that you said he was most like Myongbong, and I think that is a great one. Myongbong was pretty hyped coming in. I would argue Alarm was more hyped and better. I'm just saying I think Alarm is better than Aztec. Until maybe I'll be proven wrong.
Yes, I mean,
think
alarm is obviously proven, but I mean, I think there's a lot of potential there with Aztec, and I wouldn't.
I mean, sure, but
right, and there's also like there's more to being a good main tank than just having a stronger backline. You still have to make decisions better. You like choosing your engages, when to go aggressive, your ability management, things like that, which I think Sato probably got quite a lot better at under
That's what I was gonna get at.
Under KDG this year. And also, if you remember when KDG was on Seoul, no one knew who the fuck Marvel was when they picked him up. Right, and now Marvel is, I mean, according to Seoul Dynasty, he's one of the best off tanks in the league. But
yes, that's what I was getting at when I was gonna talk about Sato and KDG being together again. Is that I think KDG helped a lot with Sato, and I think being able to coach him again is a good sign, along with Isu. But I still just think half your team is just so much. I'm worried about half the team right now, and
specifically being, I'm assuming, Beast, Logix, and Onsunjay, right? And Marvel.
No, I'm talking about
not Marvel, Michelle.
Michelle, Onsunjay, and whatever mystery flex DPS you have.
Yeah.
Because I'm a little concerned on Aztec, but you are right. He could be really good coming into the league. We don't know. He's unproven, and that's why I'm still concerned. But he has a lot of hype coming in. You know, most Korean flex sports tend to do really well, so I'm expecting good things from him. My point in just arguing so much for Alarm is that, like, there's no way to me that you can look at this backline currently and tell me that there's anything better than Phillies last year. Because Phillies was just a really good backline.
Yeah, it was. I think Michelle, I am concerned. I'm a little bit concerned about Michelle because, I mean, even when he was in on Seoul,
for Marvel.
Yeah, but at the same time, he had his best performance under KDG again in Seoul.
But that was also when, like, he was arguably their best off tank, because their other off tank was Zumba. And Zumba, while had good success in his past, I think was out of his prime personally. So I think that's a lot why you saw Michelle start over him. And again, you did bring it up. He has been under KDG before. We could see some good stuff come from Michelle. I'm just not sold right now. This team I don't know, it's giving this feeling of like, we want to make a super team, but not really, is what it screams to me. We're going to pick up a few pieces and say, we're a super team, guys, but then not pick up a full super team and stop halfway. That's what the feeling is to me, and I'm really scared that is going to... I just think it's going to affect you in the end, and like Toronto's going to see a not super good position this year, and, you know, the organization's going to be the Pikachu face. Being like, why didn't we do well? And it's like, because you didn't try. You didn't actually acquire pieces that would get you into a spot where you're a super team. And look, part of that to me is the reality of this year's just going to be some tough competition. There are a lot of changes coming through that are really good for a lot of teams. There's going to be really tough competition. Even though I'm not high on the Justice, you can't sleep on them. Dallas is going to be good. Gladiator should be good. Shock should still be good. Philly should still be good. You know, if Atlanta actually gets their together, Atlanta should be good. We just don't know if that will happen. Houston's got a bit of a question mark to them. They could be good. They could not be. Florida's in that same boat. They could be good. They could not be good. And now Valiant were still sleeper picks. Most they're still together, and they're picking up pieces that we haven't. We'll get to in just a bit. But you know, the only bad teams still right now are Vancouver, Paris,
London, New York, Boston.
I'm not counting New York because more than likely it's going to be an APAC. I don't know about London. I'm not going to count London because it might be an APAC, but they also might not be. And I would say Houston again has a greater chance of being on the bottom end. That's 4 teams you're better than. Congrats. Out of what, 12 in NA? No, like 13 actually, because there's like 7 APAC teams.
I don't know. I'm curious as to what. I want to hear your take then on what they said on Plat Chat today, where they thought that they would be similar to Florida Mayhem.
I think what they mean on that, and it's not that it's untrue, but there's a lot of potential there. There is a huge range for them. But I will remind you that many of the analysts were not that high on Florida going into last year.
Yeah.
I get that they're probably referring to how good Florida was this year, but they were not. Most analysts put them under middle of the pack.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that should be pretty scary in a lot of cases. So I don't know.
I think the team's gonna do better overall this year. I agree. My expectations of them are to be probably more of a dark horse team, one that can challenge the top teams, maybe take a game or two off of them here or there, but maybe not consistently be up there.
I think you'd be I think it'd be a massive disappointment if you weren't that. Like, I'll straight up say, I think that's what you need to expect them to be. If they're anything less than that, there is a massive problem, in my opinion. I expect them. I agree with you. I do expect them to be able to do that. And again, I said things like Atlanta has to get their shit together. If Atlanta doesn't do that, I think you're better than them. If Houston doesn't make a good team, you're better than them. You're better than Paris. You're better than Boston. You're better than
London.
Vancouver. If London comes in, you're better than them. That's already 6 teams. You're already better than where you were. You're already better than where you ended last year. Hands down. You know, I don't want to throw in New York because APAC, also because I'm expecting good things from New York, but you might be right. You might be better than New York. Every team has a possibility to shite the bed, and you could be better than Valiant. You could be better than Dallas for some reason because Dallas just manages to always fail. Who knows? Like, there are, I get, like, there's untangibles that we can't, like, talk about until the season starts. So my prediction is around 16th. No, not 16th, 14th. Around the 14th, 13th area for Toronto to end the overall season right now.
I would actually expect them to. I want to see them finish probably top 10, to be honest.
You want to see them there, or do you think they'll be there? To me, there's a big difference.
Can I say a mixture of the two?
No. I want you to actually think, is there any, like, I will pull up all the teams
Are we going over the entire league then?
We don't have to touch, but there are still other ones we need to touch on.
Well, no, I mean, like, out of the entire league, where do I think they're going to finish?
Yeah, I want to talk about entire league.
You know what? I expect them to be better than Boston, Vancouver, London for sure, Houston as well, Chengdu definitely. The way things are going in Seoul right now, where they've just let go of their only off tank, I expect them to be better than Seoul. I expect them to actually be probably on a similar level to Washington, I think.
I think you will be a similar level to Washington, but that's not a good level.
I think they'll be better than Hangzhou. I think they'll be better than Valiant. I think they'll be better than Nixel. They'll definitely be better than Paris as of right now. I think, obviously, Shanghai, Philly, San Francisco stay at the top. Guangzhou and Florida can be 4th and 5th. Follow up probably... Actually, I completely forgot about Dallas. Dallas will be 4th, and then 5th and 6th will be Guangzhou and Florida. Followed up by Glads. And then Washington, Toronto. Which means I'm expecting Nixel, Valiant, Spark, Dynasty, Reign, Hunters, Outlaw, Spitfire, Titans, Justice, and Boston to all be below.
Yeah, there are some hot takes in there right now, I would say. For some of those teams to be under Toronto. Not that you were necessarily wrong in a lot of cases, but definitely interesting. But look, I think we've talked enough about Toronto at this point. Toronto is, there's not much we can do about. This is just, to me, an underwhelming roster, is what I want to say. The last two NA things left before we move over to APAC, where a lot of shit has happened. New York dropped everyone. The only person they have right now is Jonak.
Yep.
That's all we need to really touch on, I think. But it is upsetting to see SBB go, since he was such a big face for them.
Yep. Great
Libero, massively good pickup for any team.
Toronto, pick him up, please.
It would definitely, that would be...
I actually think that would be the perfect fit for this team, too.
I do, too. And I would be a lot higher on them if they did pick it up. But I don't think they will.
Where do you think Libero would go?
My bet would be to a all-Korean roster. But I don't know who that would be. So, I'm not too worried about speculation at that point. And the last NA pickup is Valiant signed Adam from Australian Contenders.
Yep.
So, I personally like to remind people that Australian Contenders is the second weakest contenders region. So to have a little bit of moderate expectations for this player. With that being said, half the Valiant coaching staff is from Australia. And Dreamer also played in Australian Contenders. Which I'm going to say two things on. A, I do think you can have faith in not only the staff to make miracles happen again, but also put a bit more faith in that they actually have picked up a solid off-tank from Australian Contenders. I just always like to keep people reminding that this could easily flop because it's Australia. And they have good talent there, but it's a lot harder to find, and it's a lot harder to really tell their level compared to the rest of most of the other contender scenes. Also with that, I think that's also why, I don't know how many people remember, but there was kind of a rumor that went around at the beginning of last year when the offseason was happening, why Valiant picked up Gig. Do you remember it, Fracture?
No.
It was because the rumor was Dreamer was fucking hot garbage poo-poo dick. The dude was absolute trash. That's what people were saying, he was just unbelievably bad. And Valiant kind of had to go, oh, fuck, we need a good main tank, and picked up Gig. I think there are several factors that go into this that why we would see the Dreamer we see now be the complete opposite of what people are saying. Two of those things is I think it was because A, they got Gig to give him bench time so that they could work on Dreamer. And B, COVID hit, so they didn't have to play nearly as many matches with Gig as their main tank before they could start Dreamer. I think the time that Valiant was given because of COVID and all that let them really coach Dreamer up to be an absolute, pretty solid main tank. Actually really decent main tank. And so if Adam has the same situation, but they don't have the same break time, I think you are a little concerned. I say that because I think you'll lose a few matches because of it. But I think he will improve. This coaching staff has shown it again that they are really, really good at taking unknown players, especially players from talent regions that are very dry, like Australia, and saying, hey, we can make them look like the best players in the world. We're going to do it again. And do I think he's going to be a downgrade to McGravy? Absolutely.
Yeah,
I was high on McGravy before he even went to Valiant. I was high on him back when he was on Florida because I knew who he was and I saw a lot of his play. I was kind of a McGravy simp, I won't lie. And I was kind of upset when Valiant let him go. But McGravy has given his blessing to Adam, saying he is actually a really good player. So, Valiant fans, you're probably going to end in roughly the same position that you were last year. Do not expect higher, but also I would be disappointed if you got lower. You should still have a really solid team. The only reason why you'll go lower is because the level of competition has upgraded, and Valiant's still trying to do the tactic of the cheaper the talent, we can still make work. And that's great, but I don't think this roster will ever see a championship.
Yeah, I think Adam might end up being the weak link on this team, at least early on. Because I mean, and the only reason I say that is because he's the singular one unproven player on the roster right now. With that being said, I don't think he'll be bad by any means. I think he'll be pretty good.
Now, because that's all the NA news that I can think of. That's happened. On to the East. When we talk about the APAC region.
You want to start with Spark?
I think no. I'd rather start with. I want to start with Soul real quick, just because it's a lot faster to get through.
All right.
Soul dropped Illicit, Michelle obviously because we talked about it with Toronto. Toby. No, they haven't dropped Toby yet. Not officially. Slime. Bedosin. Yeah. Illicit, Michelle, Slime, and Bedosin. I think we're the four.
Yep. I would be interested to see, because again, like, I'm with you on this, Diamond, where I don't think Soul can keep running Marvel as their off tank. With Fury now
they do
going...
technically have 2U still on the roster.
Yes, but they're not going to play 2U.
I'm just saying.
But with Fury now signed to Washington, Jonu is still a free agent. Massive improvement there, don't you think? Lots of potential. Mark my words. I don't know if it'll happen.
I mean, yeah, but if I'm Soul at this point, probably a little disappointed I haven't tried to go for... I didn't get Fury, and I'm not trying to go for Meko.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Meko's bad by any means, though.
No, I think Meko's really good. That's why I'm saying him. I would actually argue go for Meko before
Jonu?
You go for Jonu.
Why?
Because I think Meko's more versatile. While I think Jonu is better on Diva and Sigma respectively, Meko can play Zarya. And I think they have probably equal hogs. Meko could probably also play a few main tanks. More than Jonu probably can.
I see your point,
I don't think the Sigma and Diva difference is that drastic as I do the Zarya matchup right there.
Yes, but Zarya's never meta. Zarya's never. The only time Zarya's been meta in Overwatch League was for Goats, and that was when she was played by DPS players, right? Hence why you ended up putting Decay on the Zarya for Washington. Also because you just weren't gonna play fucking Roar on Zarya.
No, but it's still a problem to me that an off tank can't play Zarya.
Can't, or it just isn't as good?
Well, obviously, when I say can't, he can physically play it, Chief. But you're gonna try to tell me that if Jonu had that good of a has that good of a Zarya, they wouldn't have played Decay. Okay, Decay is a bad option because Decay is just an absolute freak beast on Zarya. But back when there were times when Zarya was meta before in Season 2. When 222 was a thing and Zarya was there. You remember who they had to sub in?
Sominsu.
They had to sub in Sominsu.
But that was also because Sominsu, that's literally one of Sominsu's best heroes.
That well. That's throwing. That's actual hard throwing in most cases because Sominsu can't play other off tanks. The poor bastard's not an off tank player. Don't make him play off tanks. You're limiting yourself so badly.
I don't know. I think John is the better option out of him and Meko, especially for this roster.
I think Meko's much, much better.
Well, because Zarya is just she's not meta that often. She doesn't bring that.
Matchups are so much drastically different that you wouldn't.
I think Jonu's got a much better Sigma than Meko, and I mean I think the divas are closer, but I think Jonu's just a better player overall, mechanically and I mean, I don't think Meko's got bad game sense, but I would say like the big difference between the two between Janu and Meko is I would say Janu's probably got the better mechanics. I would also say that Diva and Sigma just bring too much goddamn utility to your team comp that like they're just gonna be meta for so long.
I don't know. I just would prefer to have the possible flexibility, and I think the level of difference isn't big enough that Mecha was your better choice here. But it is like arguing. It is kind of like us arguing over which is better, an orange or an apple. Either one's better than the fucking brick, like Marvel. I love the Bastion. He can't play off tank. Please stop playing him on off tank, guys. Like, even if we are going to talk about Sigmas, yes, Marvel is the best Sigma in the world. Please, thank you. Please, love of God, don't put him on Sigma. I love his Sigma. It's super good. He can't play Diva. Don't put him on Sigma. Just put him on Maintank until the playoffs come. Then you can do it, because then Gesture can play. Because Gesture will feel like, you know what? I actually feel like playing now. Like that's just let Gesture go be the good old big daddy that he is in his high castle, and making the money decisions that he deserves to make and then call him up when playoffs happen and be like, hey, we need you to come dominate again. And he's like, all right, I'm gonna come dominate, and like that's how you do it. But if you keep running this Gesture Marvel situation, I think you're going to lose too many games to even see playoffs.
Yep, hopefully. And then Defiant will make it and just roll. Next, do you want to go Hangzhou?
I'd still rather... Hangzhou has a lot, so I don't really want to touch them. We have them, Chengdu. We've already talked about Charge. We don't need to talk about them. Shanghai, let's touch real quick. We didn't talk about Erster getting signed.
Right, Shanghai signs Erster.
And I think otherwise...
Alright.
Yeah,
So, on Diamond's channel, we disagreed pretty heavily.
We did.
On Erster here. I don't think he's that great of a pickup just based off of this past season. You said it was like they bring him in for his Genji. But his Genji didn't look that good.
I didn't just say his Genji. I said for many of his projectile characters. Erster is a really good projectile player, and I think he is mechanically better than Fleta in that regard. When it comes to team play, I think Fleta is better. I think Fleta and Erster play two different types of styles, and that Fleta is a way less resource-needing DPS player. Fleta's probably the least resource-demanding DPS player in the league, which is impressive because you see how well he plays, and you're like, holy shit, this man doesn't need anything. And that's why I say they bring him in as an option and as a flex, like a substitute player to bring him when they need a bit more oomph with their projectile, because I think Lip can play a low resource style, but with Fleta he plays the high resource style, and I think this is a good DPS trio. My fear, which I think is like, okay, you don't think Ursa's that great, but I think what also is influencing your thought on this, and I can understand this, and it is a bad thought, is that we've signed Ursa. Fuck Fleta. We'll just bench him now. Like, don't do that. Like, we've seen Coach Moon do things kind of like this before, and it's a little bit scary to see Ursa come in and go, are we just going to now bench the MVP? Like, don't just full-time bench him. Like, just if you use them smart, in a very smart way, I think this DPS trio is extremely good. But if you just decide, screw it, we're just going to play Ursa full-time, you might run into some pretty bad situations because the team played Shanghai played such a team-centered style this past year. And Fleta really does fit a lot into why that worked. And, a lot of, yes, you have a main tank that's a little worse than, or more than likely is just a bit worse than Fearless was. But a lot of what Shanghai did well on was their tank play and how their tanks played the game. And you need resources when you play that for your tanks. Because of that, you're not giving them to Ursa now. And, I think there are a lot of reasons why Ursa is not, the pick that's going to make them win the championship. I'm not arguing that, but I do like it as a pickup that he is here and that this to me makes Shanghai have a really scary DPS trio.
Yeah. I mean, after watching Plat Chat today, I think my opinions on it have changed a little bit. I'm more inclined to agree with you now that Urster has the better Genji and the Doomfist. I think you could still put Fleta in on the Pharah. But Fleta's just so good at so many different heroes.
Yeah, Fleta definitely has the wider hero pool, hands down.
Wider
Fleta
hero.
can also play hit scan.
Yeah. But I mean, like, but like with Fleta having such like a much wider hero pool, and then them also having Lip, you're probably not going to see Urster unless it's Genji or Doom meta again. In which case, is he going to be getting the proper scrim time? Throughout the rest.
I still think you might see
throughout
him.
the rest of the season. Probably not.
I think you'll see him a bit on 2CP, especially like Anubis, because you can play a lot of junk on Anubis and Mei, and I do truly think that Urster's junk in Mei is probably better than Fletus as well.
Well, I mean, we were having the conversation earlier where you were saying Mei is one of those picks where you have to play well, but you're not going to pop off and carry.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is why I would, in the case of playing Mei, regardless of what map is, I think you would still prefer to have Fleta over Urster. But I think
I would agree with you if it wasn't Anubis.
Yes, exactly. I was about to say, if it's Anubis, I think you're right. You probably do put in Urster. But my concern is if he's not going to get play, unless it's for his junk or maybe his Genji, you're going to have the same situation you had this year, where he comes in off the bench, and he just doesn't look good, because he hasn't gotten played or scrimmed or whatever. It's still
Atlanta did a little affect you way too much, because in reality, Atlanta had a big issues. Like part of the other issue was they just straight up didn't. They just brought him in when they were like, oh, we just need a silly hero to be played. And he played very few maps. It felt like every moment they were trying to bench him. And don't get me wrong, Baby Bait left out at the peak of his career. Like, that is insane to say and insane to think about, but it is true. That this man straight up was like in his prime. He pulled a Sinatra. I think Sinatra's a little harder to say. And I say that because yes, he was still way too good like when he left. At the same time, Sinatra's also being a freak beast in Valorant, and I think it's just kind of proving that he is a god among men when it comes to gaming. So I don't know how much you can read into Sinatra being like, oh, he left at the peak of his career. I think he arguably left, his peak had already happened, and he left to go get a new peak at a new game, is what I would argue.
Mm-hmm.
Versus, like, you look at Baby Bay, and he was playing the best Overwatch he had ever played when he actually left. And is seeing good success, if anyone's wondering, in Valorant, but definitely not what I would argue, definitely not the level of what he was seeing when he was still in Overwatch at the time. But that's neither here nor there. So because of that, I think Atlanta had a lot of issues otherwise. That it's like they just because to me, you really look at it, why would they ever go pick up Saucy? And who most people did not know for his Genji, and then were instantly like, oh, we'll just go play it. We'll put him on Genji. Like, Atlanta to me had a lot of problems that affected a lot of their players and how they were working. And with a better team, a better coaching staff, more than likely, Urster should get back up to the level he was at.
All right. So next on, is it Hangzhou time now?
Let me make sure I look at all the. No, Chengdu. I think Chengdu said less moves.
Chengdu, what did Chengdu do again? Doo-doo.
Chengdu made a academy team. For anyone who didn't know.
Yep.
Called Team Chaser.
Yep, I remember that. And they moved a bunch of their players down to the academy team too.
Lingza and Kyo were dropped from the team and were moved there, and then on a two-way are Late Young and Yveltal. With that, they have now picked up Jimmy, Kaneki, and Nissan.
No, Nisha.
Nisha? Is it Nisha?
It's Nisha.
I was thinking it was supposed to be Nissan. My bad. Nisha. So Nisha is a main sport. That's great. Lingza looked fine in my opinion, so I'm a little shocked to see him get dropped so fast. Yveltal's a really good Mercy. His Lucio is mediocre. I'm high on Nisha just because I don't think he has a high bar to beat personally to be a good main support for Chengdu. So I'm excited to see what he can potentially do. Jimmy and Kaneki, we talked on my channel when touching this. They kind of run in this situation of when the fuck do you run them and what do you run them for? Since Leave is just an absolute insane god on hit scan, and Jinmu's a really, really good projectile player. But, you know, the only times I think you would run the other one of them is if you need a better Mei player or a Sombra player.
Yeah. I mean, I can't speak too much to APAC. But, yeah, I mean, I'll be interested to see how Chengdu does next year. I think they'll be... I think they'll... I mean, if Nisha's going to be, like, a more well-rounded and a stronger main support, then I think you actually do see Chengdu move up a little bit higher than they finished this year.
I agree, because I think Molly was a really good flex sport, actually.
Mm-hmm.
They're also bringing back, again, just in case we haven't mentioned this, Ryu is coming back. Not Ryu. Rui is coming back as their head coach. He was the head coach of them in their inaugural season back in 2018. Holy shit. Wow, it's been that long.
It has.
Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm having a bit of an existential crisis. He was also the World Cup coach in 2017 for China, where the first time they would see silver medal. He was also, I think, the coach recently. Hold on. Team China. I think he was actually the World Cup coach recently.
Yep, 2019, Team China.
Yep. He was. Yeah. Okay, my bad. Yeah, he was. It was 2018. He was the World Cup coach. And then 2019, he was the World Cup coach again. And I think that, again, helps show partly why he was rehired again. Yeah, because, because 2017, they saw 5th to 8th place. And then 2018 was their first year getting silver.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, okay. I have my years backwards because I'm like, that's why my brain was saying you're wrong on what you're saying, but couldn't figure out why. Because the inaugural season happened in 2018. World Cup happened later that year. The new team would start 2019, which to me feels like last year, but we've had a season since then, and we're going on to 2021, and now my brain's like, what the fuck's going on? So their first season was in 2019 when Rui was the head coach, was let go for some reason, went and coached World Cup, still got silver medal, but proved that he was really good. And after a disappointing 2020 season, I think they were like, we need to get Rui back, because Rui knows how to really use the Chinese wacky style to its fullest advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, I do think, real quickly, I'll touch just in case we haven't talked about it before. London's dropped all their players at this point except Fuse. Fuse is the only one I think currently still signed to the roster. He is, but they dropped Lister, they dropped Benar, they dropped everyone. So London is really has not only confirmed it with their leadership, but is showing it with their signings that everyone's going. They're going. Probably Western at this point.
Yep, which is actually why I'm more inclined to say that they'll probably play in NA this year.
I would too, but I don't know that for a fact. I'm not gonna call that. Yep. So now it's Spark time.
Now it's Spark time. Spark have done a lot since the last episode. Did we even...
We talked about Liege and MCD, right?
Yes.
We did. So, technically, I think they've only made two signings and a release since then, but...
Which were... They acquired Bernard.
Somensu, and QOQ left.
Alright. Yeah, so Bernard, I think is going to be an improvement over QOQ.
I don't know. I thought I was pretty high on QOQ, but maybe I'm wrong on that. So,
yeah, I don't. I think Bernard's going to be a good fit with this team. I think he'll slot in nicely alongside Gushue. Apparently, Spark did quite a bit of trials with Somensu. So I'm actually interested to see what he plays, because he was.
I feel a bit more justified because I heard Avast say this, and this is what I said on my channel: is I just look at this and I go, what the fuck does Somensu play?
Hit scan.
But my point is, why would you ever run him over Godsby?
That is an excellent question, but he is supposedly a very smart player.
That's great, no. Godsby never looked like an idiot to me.
Yep,
Godsby
I mean,
like
he does. His hero pool, according to Wikipedia, is Doomfist, Pharah, Hanzo, Reaper, and then Zarya.
Yeah, that's not hit scan. That's a projectile, mostly.
Well, I'm pretty sure he can play the McCree as well, because I've seen him. I'm pretty sure we seen him on McCree when he was on Vancouver.
Please tell me that's a joke. Please tell me you're joking about that, right?
Did we not?
We did. It was dreadful. There was never a person that was more scared about hitting shots. Like, legit, go back and look at half the time when he played McCree, especially at the beginning of his season, beginning season with the Titans. He flashbang, fan the hammer constantly. I mean, constantly. This man, just only fan the hammer. He was not a McCree player, and it was painfully obvious. So that's why I do say, he's not really a hit scan player. He just plays a really good Reaper. Otherwise, even then, you're not starting him over Architect.
I don't know. I mean, I'm interested to find out what Spark see in him.
I am too. I'm fully with you on that, because I have not a damn clue. Because you have Architect, Godsby, and even Shy, who is a hit scan player. What does he play that those don't three cover right there? When is Reaper? Is that really the only thing you picked him up for? I don't know. I'm concerned about this pickup. Not that I think Somensu's a bad player, but I just don't think he's got anything that's better than Architect or Godsby that would make you want to run him over them.
Anything else there with Chengdu?
This isn't Chengdu, this is
Hangzhou.
Hangzhou.
That's what I mean. Hangzhou.
Oh, I don't think we talked about this because I completely forgot. They have picked up another tank, I guess. But he's on the inactive roster right now because he's underage. Takoyaki.
Right. He's
He
had
returned
some
18
very
in April.
And he's a main tank too.
I was assuming that.
Yeah. He's had some very good performances. Over
from EM, so that's not cool. His jersey shows EM. It's been a while, I guess, since he's played on EM, but
yeah. I mean, throughout 2019, majority of 2019, I guess, until EM shut down. Because 2018 through 2019, second, first place finishes. Then he ended up on Meta Athena, which finished 9th to 12th in both their Contenders Korea seasons.
Yeah,
One,
it's not that good, but
yeah,
then Open Division with Team Diamond, he finished first, and then 7th and 8th, which was better than what Men Athena. It's also solid performances overall.
Yep, and again, like a bunch of first and seconds when he was on Element Mystic. So I don't know if he's gonna get playtime over Gushui. Maybe if he's better, but then what happens to Gushui?
Depends on what he plays.
He plays a lot of the same Reinhardt, Winston, Ursa.
But obviously, it says Reinhardt at the top. I'm wondering if he's coming on to be a Reinhardt player. Because I'm not saying Gushui has a bad Reinhardt. I think he has a fine one. But I think there's a clear difference between the level of Winston and Reinhardt play from Gushui, in my opinion. Like, his Winston is far superior to his Rein.
Yes, but that's more... Sorry, go.
I'm just saying I'm thinking that might be where Taco sees his playtime, is if they're like, we want to run Rein for this map, we're going to put him in, and he's going to play the Reinhardt. Do I think he's like... This is also saying that he's just going to have that drastically better of a Reinhardt. He might not, and in that case, I don't see why you would. Like, Gushui's Reinhardt is still good, and it's serviceable at worst, in my opinion. So, like... I agree with you that I'm not seeing a whole lot of spots where he gets time, but on that same note, he's been picked up. Clearly, they have faith in him. But yeah, I don't know. It's clear they wanted 2 rosters. That's clear from the 12 they have here.
Yeah.
So, I'm just curious. Let's. Here's what I'm gonna say for their. I'm gonna say lineup A is their starting roster and lineup B is their secondary. Lineup A is Gushui, Bernard, Godspeed, Architect, Mika.
I
coldest.
Personally wonder,
and I think Taco Liege.
I personally wonder if they're gonna just split it up into Korean and Chinese rosters.
But they don't have enough for a Chinese roster.
Yes. Oh wait, true. Well, I mean, like
at least one Korean would have to be on that, and at that point, who do you do? Do you do Godspeed or Somitsu? Or Architect?
I would say
probably Architect, because he's the only flex there. Because Shai's the hits game. That or you put Somitsu.
Yeah, I was gonna say Somitsu. Because I'm more inclined to think, I don't know.
Maybe you're right.
Because Somitsu is probably like the less strong option.
I wonder how much Chinese Somitsu knows.
Yeah, I know.
And maybe that's another reason why they picked him up, is that they haven't said it, but Somitsu might either know a good amount of Chinese or be, like you mentioned how they talked about him being a smart player. Maybe he is really smart and knows how to help the team go in the way they need the Chinese team to go, while Architect doesn't bring that, and that might be possible. This would help explain where you see Somitsu get his playtime.
Yep. I don't know if does that do it for
I think so.
For today.
That's all the things I can think of.
For the Overwatch League discussions, I'll probably jump back and do a couple more ranked games before I finally end stream. But yeah, right. I'm excited to see where a lot of these teams end up.
Yeah, I want to see a few more signings from some of these teams.
Yeah, I think Toronto will do better than you think they will. I think you Diamond specifically will be pleasantly surprised, and then and then if it happens, I want you to know I will be ruthless and be like I told you so.
I mean, I'm not shocked on that, but I don't know. I don't see where some of these teams I don't see them beating, like in some of these cases. That's also me saying, like, I say this because I'm having expectations on some of these teams. Spark is one of them. That's like, Spark to me shat the bed last year, and they should not have.
Mm-hmm.
If they do it again, I could easily see Toronto being better than them, but I don't want to say that in this offseason quite yet, because they might not shit the bed. And if they don't, I don't think you're beating Spark. I think Spark's better. I think Valiant's another one. I think Valiant should be better. More than likely. Just because I've seen what they can do and what their potential is. I have not seen that from Toronto. Seoul, if they get their crap together. Atlanta, if they get their crap together. Both of them, if they don't, I think you're better. There's so many toss-ups. Houston could be one that's like you're easily better than, or you're extremely worse than, because who knows what the hell Houston's doing right now.
Yeah.
I think there's only 6 teams that are guaranteed that you're probably not better than. Shock, Dragons, Fuel, Glads, Charge, Fusion.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Florida's high up there, but I don't know if I would say quite yet that you're guaranteed worse than them. I would argue you're about level of Justice now with this full lineup, or close to full lineup, and I'm not.
Hear
high on
that, Toronto
Justice.
fans? Top 7, baby. Let's go.
Possibly, I think that's your peak.
Yep.
To me,
I'm inclined to agree with you there.
I think your lowest, thankfully, is 14th, 13th. I don't think you go much lower than that. Maybe all the way to 16th, but I think that's like
that would be on par of this past year.
Yeah, and that would require things like Houston and Boston to really step up their game, or like Chengdu to overperform, or like Paris to come out with Runaway 2.0 or something. I don't know. Like it would require some miracles from some teams that are below you that I'm like, that's really hard for me to see that happening. And so, and even if they do, I still think you're guaranteed that one of the top teams that I have above you currently is guaranteed to shit the bed, and therefore you're better than them. Like,
I know for a fact you're talking about Dallas.
I'm also talking about Atlanta. Like, I'm still like,
oh yeah,
I really think that this team on paper should be better than what they were last year and should be a good top contender. But they didn't prove it last year, and I have my doubts, and I'm a little scared. Like, I'm like, what the hell is this team doing? That, like, there are teams. Seoul is another one. Could easily shit the bed. Spark. I think Washington can shit the bed, actually. I think Washington has a high chance of shitting the bed.
Yeah, Closer and Bebe as your back line. It's got me a little worried. I think their tank line and their DPS will be fine.
I think one of their DPS will be fine.
Yep.
I think you're going to see... I think you're going to see Jerry be slightly exposed of being overhyped because he was on Boston of all teams.
Yeah. All right. Well,
otherwise...
On that note, I'm in a game now. So...
I'll leave you to it as I disappear.
All right. You have a good one, my dude. He leaves without giving me a sloppy wet kiss. Unbelievable. How's it going, team?
What's up?
They got far. Watch out for Boop on bridge.
No mercy.
Oh, boy. Oh, my God, Lucio. Come on, Cree here.
There's no thanks.
We're just built different.
Yeah.
Cap up the point. Watch window for Fari here. I assume they're... Are they all going to go bridge again? Please go bridge again.
Bye.
Don't let Mercy res that. Just camp that. I'm going to look for Boop here as they... Pretty low on me. I'm rolling back through. Cree, help me with Cree. I'll get this Mercy here.
Mercy low, Mercy low. Mercy.
Nice. I'm on Ana here. Oh boy.
Coming. Doing this.
Hog low. I did not mean to click that. I was trying to wave hello. Listen, I don't want to get too much into the nitty-gritty details of how thick I am, okay? What?
He's there. Watch Cree.
Sig's right.
It's down, it's down. He's no longer holding it. I'm on Hog here. Hog can die. I'm on Sig. I'm trying. Are you kidding me? Bitch. I'm on Kree. Kree 1. Nice.
It's okay, it's your...
Mercy next.
We're good, we're good, we're good.
Keep stalling, I'll be back in a few. I'm on far right here.
I'm on. Oh, mercy, oh, mercy.
I'm getting whole hogged.
Just reset.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just reset.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. Did they use barrage there?
Yeah, they did, but they probably have it again.
They probably have it again, yeah.
Alright, I've got mines here. I will do my best not to fat finger this.
Go right.
We're even.
Go right, come on. Yeah, we're good.
Oh, am I stupid? Oh, I'm almost stupid. Ah, fuck. Wow. I hate myself. I hate myself a lot less right now. Got Kree? Where the fuck? Grapple, hello? On a low. I'm on Sig. Sig can die.
Sig needs to die.
I'm on Sig. Mercy's pocketing him pretty hard though.
Mercy's off him. Me.
That's main. I'm on far right here, far low. Hawk can die. I'm on Sig. Hog's also got no vape.
Where's the kill thing? Take it. You have no heals.
Sig.
Go the far. Down.
Mercy can die.
Yeah, kill Mercy. Don't let it res. Far.
Kree 1. Focus this Kree. Oh, fuck's sake.
Got him. We gotta kill Mercy. We gotta kill Mercy.
Focus Mercy if you can. Mercy low.
For Mercy, Sig 1.
Guys, come on. We gotta focus the Mercy.
No. Oh, good red. She has no rest. I got her up.
Where's Mercy? Oh, fuck, dude. She's in Valk. Oh.
Nice. They've sim. Sir, where?
Chat, this is the most wild overtime ever, dude.
TP.
Oh, my word. Our fucking target. We finally get the Mercy. Okay. I'm coming back. Just keep stalling out. Are you fucking kidding me, man? Like, did I had my fucking mines there. It didn't go. Fuck. Oh my god. Can we get a shield tank now? I can run the Rhine, but I would prefer if we didn't run double main support here.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said I can run the Rhine, but I would prefer if we didn't run double main support here.
That's off.
Fair enough. They have Ryan here. Same with the Pharah. There, I'm hacked. I gotta back off here. Hog no hook. I'm going in. Pharah dead. Ana dead. Can we get Hog, please? I'm pushing main. Hog no hook. I'm on Pharah again. I'm backing up.
I have window, come back, come to point, I have window. Come back.
I'm coming back with Slam. Kree. Or Tracer, one of the two. Tracer's behind point right now. Tracer, no recall. Tracer's behind on mini, our mini.
Coming.
I can shield you here, Mercy, if you want. Back up, Kree, please. Thank you. Alright, let's push main here. They got the Hog. And Ryan on me.
I'm going back away with all that. I'm gonna window when they come in.
Watch right side for Ryan. He's got Slam. Nice.
Hog no breather, no hook.
Come on, Hog.
First on point, on back.
It's unlucky. Mercy, if you want to res the bat. Or not. Cool.
It's fine. We don't have AG kisser. I'm back.
Ryan main. Watch for Slam here. Back off here. Focus Hog. Mother of fuck. Ryan can die. Nice. Good round, guys.
Can we sim here?
I kind of want to stay Kree for the far.
Yeah, I think the Kree's good.
I mean, it's fine if not.
Far again.
Fight on point.
Yep. They went for the sim. I was trying to get the turrets down before pushing. Alright, are you ready? Let's go. I'm inting.
I don't have ammo for you.
It's all good. Do you guys want me to play slower here? Wait for... I don't know, maybe I just play slower there and I wait for Hog or Kree to find a pick. But... I don't... Mercy's half. It's either that or we swap the Hog to Azaria.
I'm gonna window this.
Whenever you're ready.
Oh, fuck.
I'm shielding you guys. My shield's down. It's either that or the Zarya. Zarya would be fine. Maybe we swap the Tracer. I don't know what Tracer counters here, to be honest.
We go far left. We go far left to point. I'm gonna get booped. Oh.
You ready? Okay, Hogs are straight up in. Get the sim here. Can we break turret? We gotta break telly here.
Kill fire, kill fire.
Warrior 1!
Mercy. I'm hurt, bro.
I'm gonna try swapping Monkey here.
Yeah, you got hurt though.
Are you ready? I'm on Mercy here. Mercy low. Mercy 1. Got Mercy. I'm on Sim here.
You lost the turret. Down. Better when our own Sim. Honestly.
Damn it! Close game 2. Two wins, 2 losses, 1 draw.
Traveling to Hanamura. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Justice will be done. Do you want a band? Do you want a bandage for that?
Well, I suppose I'll be patching you up.
Alrighty.
Attackers incoming. 30 seconds.
Do you want a bandage for that? No. Statistically speaking, I usually get most of
I'm gonna go for an early fire strike, and I might try the sneaky pin.
Incoming. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Looks like they got a Sig.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Hanzo as well. I'm backing off. They probably have sonar. My shield's low. I gotta let it charge. Hog no hook here. Nice. Watch out for hook here. I'm gonna let shield charge again.
Oh, Kench, you gotta get out.
But no, Mercy! Hogs on white van. They got a lot of pokes, so I'm just gonna keep trying to save shield as much as I can for when they engage. Get Hog here. I could have used lamp there. I'm coming back. Guys, we can contest point here. We might even be able to retake. We got window and we got grav. Can we set this up? Whenever you're ready. It's alright, just save for next fight then. We've got Blade and we've got Valk. Hog's up top here on the left. Same with Sig. I'm getting solo whole hog. I'm going in. Thank you. Keep going, keep going. Get soldier. Oh, hog on the left here. Hog on the left. Hog, let me know. Can you call it when they push? Just to like group up with me or something. When they walk through that door. Because I'm gonna go for a pin. Alright, coming through. Push him, push him. Push out with Genji here. Or not. We're only down one. We're even. Yep. Come on, Hog here. Actually, I need to grab Mega. I shouted the Pharah at least. Fuck, dude.
Score 0-2. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Can we trust him?
Really? Alrighty, let's get it. We really should be running a hit scan here, guys. Fuck. I fucked up my jump, but I'm on Sig. Sig 1. Nice, good kill. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ana's right here. Nice. I'm on Sig.
Huge pick. Mercy's dead. Mercy's dead. Hog's like not on the right side. Yo, where's this far? Don't get far.
Far as above pit. Mercy, Mercy.
Score 2-2. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Justice will be done. You don't know how to stay down when you're beaten.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Your support has arrived.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
They have Sig, Kree, Ball. It's all good. Fuck, what the hell am I gonna do here? I'm stunned. I'm gonna make my way back across choke here to left side. Nice hook on Kree. Kree 1. I'm on Sig. I'm watching res. Mercy dead. Soldier high ground. I'm on ball here. Sorry, just force him out. Soldier main. Nice. I've got 73 on slam. I don't know if you can see me here. Why did I? I legit thought everyone was gonna push through with him. On a no nade. My shield's low. I'm gonna start rotating the point here. I'm going on Sig. Mercy, Mercy. I'm going on it here. We should be... There should only be 3 of them left on point. They got this. Group up. They're probably gonna try to rush at main and watch out for barrage here. Did anyone see them use it or no? Sorry, say that again? Okay. For his main. I need heals here. Are you kidding me? Ball one in pit. Nice. Good round, guys.
Score 2-3. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
This is just like old times.
Our paths cross for now. As to the future, we shall see.
Yeah, far. Sure for what they have, I need to go run. Ryan low. Blocked it. Ah, fucker. Well, might as well trade it out. Go, go, go. You guys win these. Keep your honor up if you can. Mercy one, Mercy one. Ball literally won. Focus Ryan here, please. Nice. Here comes ball. Ball low. Alright, we can push. Ball's still behind, so just be wary. Let's go up top. Alright, I'm going. Hog's over here on the bottom of stairs. I'm in pit. I'm on Pharah. Nice hook. Focus Mercy. Don't let her res. On the back left. Coming out with Hog. I'm on Hog here. I need help. Hog anti in one. Doom, 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 doom. Focus Doom. Ball, 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 ball. guys. All right.
Play of the game.
Am I gonna get greedy here and go one more? Fuck it, we run one more. We're almost there, dude.
Traveling to Eichenwald.
Alright,
Prepare to
let's
attack.
do this.
Select your hero.
How's it going, team?
What is up?
Not much, you?
Not much. Alright, what are we playing?
It's an excellent question.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I'm gonna run the Orisa. Yeah, because we can probably spam him here.
We love double shield. Let's do it. Oh, monk. Alright. David Bone. Hog, don't got in the tree.
I'm pulling Hog up here.
Hog, no hog.
They're running no shields.
I'm playing hog line. I'm pulling off a high ground if you can.
I will try. What the fucking junk's on the right?
Going to personal.
I'm focusing Zarya. Zarya 1. I'm going man. Where is Hog? Where's Hog right now? Oh, you got him. You got him. Alright, cool. Moving. Pulling Ana here.
Okay, I already have window. This ult's not OP. Okay.
That's like the
I love how
Kree?
they decided to buff it as well. I think that's a really good game design.
Yeah. Who doesn't love bunker? You know? Okay, fuck me. Oh, mother of frick!
I tried to jump over.
He literally hooked me over my shield.
Oh.
Fun. I don't know what this hog is doing.
I'm being a weirdo. Okay, I can wall when we. Let's just back up, wait for Orisa.
I'm pulling cart. Right side. They're pushing up. They're pushing up. Get out. Yeah. Honestly, a hit scan might not be a bad idea. I don't know. Just since they're not really running a shield.
Alright,
fucking with that. Oh my word.
Okay, I can come high ground with you if you want. Actually, the Ash is main.
I'm pulling Zarya here.
Hog on left, hog on left, hog on left.
Hog inside. Hog on point.
Hog dies.
Hog no self.
Zarya on me. Zarya's gonna have Grav here. Ash is up top, right? This is winnable. Focus Hog. Hog can die, Hog can die. Hog literally won. I've still got Bongo here.
That was always one.
I'm pulling. Hog's low.
I got some.
They're rotating up through castle, so be careful.
Castle's left side. Fire coming from castle, top of castle.
It's right on bridge. Nice. Bongoing here. Can we melt Bob? Pulling Zarya. I got 1 second on shield. Pulling. Lock that in. Good job, guys. Let's push forward. Pulling main. I got nothing. Pulling. Focus hog here. I'm pulling. Let's go with monkey here. Pulling hog. I'm trying to come back and help you with hog here. Oh yeah, that was a mistake.
Just let him use stuff and we'll go next.
Here. Come out this door. Let's go through castle here. Everyone. Alright, let's go Zen. I've got Bongo here. Hog's over here on the right. Hog no hook.
I'm not with you guys right now.
Back up.
Focus hog.
Regroup.
No hook. These hogs? They're chasing me into the ball.
Chasing you.
Is he on Mega? Oh, he's on Mega.
I got him.
There's a lot on there.
We're even.
Just, you know. Yeah, but you're not
Let
many. You can push it.
Alright. Let's try this again. Can we force suck? Alright. Come main. Rotate main. Alright. Monkey leap in. I'm gonna... I'm on hog right now. I'm with you on the hog. Pulling main. Left side.
Get out.
What do we? I can.
I don't think they're. I think we just.
Ryan? I don't know what you want.
Thing.
I don't know.
Yeah. Without the Sigma, it's like. It's not
We're even. Do you want to try push this? Hog's on my right. Alright, let's go. I'm trapped. Watch out for hog hook. I'm gonna try to play a little conservative on cart. Oh no! Ah.
Sleeping. Oh, we woke him up.
He's one.
Bob's one.
Hog anti.
There's just so much spam. I don't know, do we want to... It's a little late now, but maybe we try to swap up the monkey.
He's not gonna listen. He's on monkey here, like...
Sorry, it would be really good too.
Yeah, especially with all their spam.
Yeah,
he's not a voice.
Fine, you're alone. We're getting going back.
Oh, fuck. Oh well. Thank you. I'm going in.
Hog.
He's one.
Don't cut. Lucio.
Leave him.
Come on.
I'm gonna pin him.
Hog came out right door.
Stay cart here.
Ash is back left.
Junk's top right.
Hog slept.
Okay.
Ash. I'm on ball here. Holy hell. Apparently all that had to happen was I had to go aggro and feed and almost die like 3 times. Thank you, Anna. Actually, do you want to try run the actual double shield with Orisa, or do you want me to stick to Rhine, or...
Versus good here.
Okay.
It's just hard. It's because he was playing Monkey, like, and they had so much poke. It's
I know.
hard with the Orisa because, like,
yeah,
the
no.
shit's mobile, right? So.
I know. That was rough.
Hammer, what are you playing?
Honestly, the Bab Zen would be good again, because that would be more spam.
Or I can go Bab if you want.
Do you want Hondo or Torb?
Either's fine. Let's say Torb.
Get that 7th man. Get that extra turret.
For optimal chance of surviving, stay in range of my barriers.
Orisa do be kind of thick, though.
Is that considered bestiality or like some sort of robotic shit?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. I want to fuck the horse though.
I'm pulling here. Ana's low. I'm rotating right side. Oh, yeah, Kree's main. This fucking Junkrat, dude. It's so AIDS. Hog missed his hook. Focus Hog here.
I'm gonna go more again.
Just drop shield when there's enough on the flank.
Pardon?
I just said we just drop shield on X. It's fine. Be careful, I can go Hog's coming castle. Yeah, Hog inside castle.
6-1. I'm coming, rotating to castle here. Nice. Junk and, like, literally everyone and their fucking mom is in here, dude. Oh, there's a fucking...
We can push all in more.
Alright, I'm going cart here. I'm gonna pull Hog left side.
Someone's still behind. Junkrat's. Oh, no, we got him.
Oh, he died.
Let's push with the sig a little bit. Break shield, Hog, focus Hog here. Hog's low. Oh, well, that might have been a few too many else. I mean Hog. Hog dead. There's a Lucio with them. I'm pulling main. Yeah, I need to reload. Shielding. Pulling. Ah, got sucked. Freeze on the bottom right.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
Sig, help me, Sig.
Look at low on point, got him. Sigma 1. I've got visor.
Sorry, I meant to. The wall blocked my mort.
We can re-engage with visor.
Yeah, we got a lot of ults.
Yeah, we can literally window visor here. I'm gonna try force suck with halt.
Just go on the right side.
Yep. Are we ready? Just waiting for Sig. Wait for Sig. Alright, I'm gonna try suck. Okay, that doesn't really take much now, does it? Please tell me we have lamp for this.
Pull up the edge.
Sig can die. Sig's up.
Don't come point.
I'm on junk here. I don't know where he went. What? Sorry. What do we want to hold?
Well, one of the tank needs to stay on point, but the
John's
rest
already
are
now.
I'm gonna hold main here with Kree, I think. Kreese! Oh my god. Holy fuck, that scared the shit out of me.
Oh, fuck this bill off here.
Yeah, you're pretty dead.
I'm pulling Zarya.
Inverse guard.
3 seconds, I'm gonna bongo.
Hog low. I don't want it.
Zarya.
Increasing cast.
They use nano and whole hog.
Yes. I think they used both, didn't they? Watch out for Tyre here. Are they going through castle right now?
Not yet. I don't know. They're gone.
Yeah, they are.
Alright, I'm rotating back then.
There's Zarya's in castle.
Hang on a sec, I got you with shield here. I'm pulling in castle.
Yeah, there's a lot in castle right now. Just going up top for you guys.
McCree's one.
Nice. Let's push on him, Sig. Collapse on him from behind.
Zarya on point. Tank's on point.
I'm rotating back to point.
Yeah, just tanks.
Zarya in a personal.
Watch out for boobs here. Focus Lucio.
He's one, he's low. Just punch him.
He's literally one. Alright, Zarya.
Pushes McCree. We have visor. I'm going back to high ground.
I'm gonna rotate back main.
Right. Far bottom right. Bing, come, Exo.
Here. Oh.
That's fine, just get out.
Oh, use flash. Oh, he can die. Tank behind. Going up personal. Line alone on a cart.
Ryan can die.
Cut behind him. Keep it up. Just don't cut that back one. Don't cut that back one.
Zarya.
We're getting zoned by a dunk.
He's so good.
He's low, nice.
I'll just do your job, DPS. Lucio touching main.
Nice. The GG's. Oh, let's go, dude. We might get Masters tonight.
Play of the game.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Nice. Not every day you see a Lucio play of the game. 34-43. Oh, let's go. It's another one under the dub column. Frick, dude.
Now travel to the sun. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
The fuck am I going here? Tank diff. What does he play? Yo, Tank Diff, what do you play?
Yo.
Oh, what do you play, my dude?
Pretty much everything. What do you want to do? What do you want to run?
I don't know, I'm seeing the Brig and the Doom, so I'm kind of feeling like a brawl.
Sure. Are you better at Rhinos, are you?
I'm better at Rhyme.
Huh.
Oh, let's go, chat.
They have a ball. 1 point.
They've got Hanzo as well. Same with Hog. Let's move point.
Yep.
Or you could like stay high ground.
We fuck.
I saw it.
Alright. We got everyone?
Yep.
Alright, let's go. Hog no hook. Let's I'm getting hit from like 3 different angles here. I can't shield it all.
Oh my.
Brig, don't go to point alone. I mean,
I don't think Ryan's the
entire
play.
team died.
Yeah, Ryan might not be the play here.
Point is not a good idea. When the team fight first thing, go to point.
You could take Hog maybe if you want.
I can say if you want. I can. What do you guys want? They're not running a shield, so I feel like Orisa might be.
Sick.
Alrighty.
Hog's on the left side.
Hog no hook. Is he engaged on that? Hog's pushing.
Oh fuck.
He's on the right.
Can you kill that turret, please?
Yeah.
Go touch. Hanzo's above.
I expect
Best round lost.
Alright, that one just wasn't our map.
The equations were correct. The problem must lie
We didn't get into point.
Don't go to point. Why?
I'm saying, like, we didn't even touch the point at all that game.
Going to point is second priority. Winning the team fight is first priority. Please don't just run into point. It's not a good idea.
Alright, don't touch point, boys.
They're not really pushing us, so I don't know if we need the.
I'm saying win the team fight.
Can we try?
If they're sitting on point and we push the high ground and anti them, and then
Can we try Zen Bap?
That's better.
Can we try Zen Bap for a backline here? Because I mean, like, they're not really pushing us, so having more poke is gonna be better, especially if they don't have shields.
Capture the objective.
Hello.
Torb's top right. Hog's over here as well by elevator. He got out.
The rest.
Ball's behind. Okay, I got hooked from across the map. That's wonderful. Ball stunned. Ball one. What do we gotta do here, guys?
Soldier dunk off Lunny, die to their ball, and no strokes the turret, and then I'll get it again.
I want to say dive.
I'm kind of inclined to agree with you.
You walk forward, dude.
Yeah, honestly, I thought you might be trying to send the thing through the wall, but it ended up coming a bit farther back. I was trying to eat that shit.
Right into the team.
Push my hog.
Oh, we're gonna push your trans here.
I'm anti and I've got no shield.
Behind us.
Just push,
left
they're
side.
not.
Push.
They're down a tank right now.
Oh.
Ball one, please. Hog behind. I stunned him, dude. Okay.
Go left side.
I got bot, but I can't play hog.
Where's he?
I'll go right side.
Blah.
Hold time.
I'm on hog here. Hog one. How is he not dead, dude?
Oh, you should body block him, man.
It's plague. Hello.
GG's, guys. Holy dude, not a single fucking shield in sight, and our hit scan didn't, like, barely ever found a pick. I mean, I didn't do that hot on fucking Sigma either, but, like, shit. That was rough. Either way, we still finished on a positive here. We only went 4-3-1. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll have to download the VOD and make it into a video. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. And also, actually, if you haven't already, please hit subscribe and hit the like button if you liked it. But yeah, otherwise, you guys have a good night. Peace.